Wow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
You found yourselves all being hired to essentially go be bounty hunters and explore a new continent that has been having some issues with different incursions from chaotic entities. You find yourselves
Right.
what?
Nothing.
No, but
Intro.
all right. You after taking a long and arduous sea ride. Actually, let's actually skip that. Why don't you guys actually introduce your characters to each other? You guys are on a boat right now, heading to this new continent. We'll start there actually.
Are we on the deck?
You guys are on the deck of the ship. You can tell that it's about midday. You guys got on to the ship fairly late. It's about what would it be like I don't know what you call it, like a ship that has 3 masts on it.
A big boy.
Yeah.
Galleon.
A galleon, sure. You guys are riding on top of a galleon.
So there's
on a
hella,
galleon.
so there's hella other people. on the
Oh
boat,
yeah,
too.
there's all kinds of people, different travelers. You know, if you guys can see, like, you know, there's a lot of people huddled kind of underneath the deck because it's fairly chilly outside, even though it is sunny. You know, it is the cold water. And you guys all are there for your own separate reasons. So why don't you, for the sake of the stream, why don't we go ahead and describe what everyone looks like and say their names, so their characters, and themselves, obviously.
I will go first. I am Belminar. Yeah, I am
Hi, Belminar.
hello. I got somewhat, short, but spiky hair, pointy ears, and I'm just chilling off in the corner, wearing nothing but a robe, basically.
Nice.
Thank you. I send you a little wink.
Who do you send? Who do you send this wink to? I have
I
to
just
know.
wink randomly into the crowd of people.
As you wink, you notice that one creepily old man who was hanging out by the food, where the food was being served, kind of looks back at you and gives you a little wink back with a small little smile.
Does he look suspicious?
What? He's just an old man who's kind of hunched over, looks to be in
This old
his
man
mid
looks
70s. Not. Why don't you go ahead and roll for what is it? Insight, is it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Does that sound right? I'm gonna need some help with some rules here to make sure.
That'd be insight.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's do some
I
insight.
think it's
an insight
animal
roll.
handling, but it's whatever
Can see my
your
screen share
call.
of my dice.
It's animal handling. She whips out his horse cock.
For me? If I whip it out?
Roll your fucking check.
Roll your-
Can he see it?
I'm looking. Can't. Gotcha. Oh no, I saw it. Oh, I just saw it.
Oh, you did see it? You did see it? Okay. It was a 4.
Yep. As far as you can tell, it's perfectly innocent. There's nothing.
It's perfectly innocent.
It seems innocent to you, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Anyway, so why don't someone go next in describing their character? Or actually, you know what, Arco, as you're walking around the deck, you bump into someone else, one of these other people here.
Are we like volunteering?
Volunteer.
or just-
Seriously, just volunteer. I'm just gonna start picking. I'm trying to help.
Sorry. I got kicked out of the call. What's occurring?
Oh, okay. So quick.
You're introducing your character. You're next.
Yeah, Dylan, you're next. Introduce
alright.
your character.
Um,
God, I'm so sorry.
stage name is Bad Baby.
Really?
I am
Or Big Bobby.
Big Baby. Sorry, Big Baby. My partner, Lil Frodo, is somewhere below deck, but I am a human. I'm 6'4".
Mhm.
I'm fucking stacked. Like, I've got biceps that you wouldn't even fucking believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big into the loot, and actually, you know what? The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss my hat. Oh, you bumped into me?
Yeah. I was
Oh.
walking and really made my character.
Well, fuck.
Well, hold on, I'll let him do something before he gets bumped into. What were you doing,
Okay,
Dylan?
okay.
What were you doing?
Toss my hat on the ground. I was gonna start playing the loot, see if I can get some money. You know, because that's what I do.
Tell you what, sure.
Is that?
You know
Hey
what?
guys, here's Wonderwall.
So
Hey, baby.
So Dylan, as you throw your hat on the ground and you get ready to start playing, after starting to pull out your money, Arco actually bumps into you and your money spills across the deck. And
You fucking slut!
Hey, watch where you're going.
and
You next to me, dog.
Dylan, I'd like
Well,
you.
maybe you shouldn't be placing your fucking hat on the ground where people are fucking walking.
I'm just chilling by the edge of the deck here, bro. I'm just trying to play my music. Mellow the fuck out. Damn.
You're the one that started cussing at me, you son of a bitch.
I don't like this guy. I'm just gonna pick up my money and I'm gonna go the other end of the boat.
Hold on, Dylan. I'm gonna need you to roll perception for me, please.
I swear to God, if I lose a single fucking dime, I got a 14.
All right, you managed to keep track. You as you spilled your money and got distracted, you noticed that one small child was trying to grab your money, but you managed to slap his face out of the way. Yep.
Slap the kid.
And the kid kind of falls onto the ground and kind of runs off. You don't know what
I give
happened.
it a slight chuckle.
Good. Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
And then after
Child abuse.
seeing all of this commotion, Dalton, your character kind of comes over to see what's going on. So
Can I do something instead?
Sure, if you have a better way to
I want to
introduce.
be puking over the side of the boat.
Great.
I am very seasick.
You are
I've never been on a boat before.
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, my character's name is Zachariah Lowe. I'm a half orc, but it's kind of hard to tell because I have no visible tusks. I'm like kind of darker brown skinned, 6'5", kind of lean build.
Fuck, you're 6'5"? I knew I should have said 6'6".
I almost wish that I saw that and went back and changed it, but it's better if it came from the jump. Yeah.
I'm literally the same height as Dylan.
Are we all just?
Why was
Bunch
everyone
of
just gigantic?
We're all just
I'm a
tall
half
boys.
elf. I'm a half elf.
I think Duncan's super short.
So yeah, I'm tall. I'm a pretty slim, like athletic build. I'm wearing chainmail. Kind of just like holding my stomach as I'm kind of like I've got like a pike that I'm using to like steady myself as I just blow chunks over the side of the deck.
Okay.
My character.
Okay.
Tell Riley to send me the fucking link to the Discord.
Oh, rip. I'll do that.
Thanks, guys, for not inviting anything ever.
So normally,
I don't have you on here,
I would
Evan.
probably have cared that a child was just slapped in front of me, but I'm too busy just over the side of the deck.
Oh,
What'd you say?
what? Something huge cut out. What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. Might be Dylan. He might be back. Might be Evan.
That is burp.
What's Evan's Discord name?
Quarter.
No, it's not. That's my sister.
It's One Punch Up, I think.
On Discord?
I think so.
I don't see him. I honestly don't see him. I'm trying to add him.
Okay.
It's Josh, Trey, Eddie. Let's see.
Hey, E, what's your Discord name?
Is it Juicy Spot?
He doesn't fucking know your name, and I don't know either. What? Why? It's Juicy Spot.
I knew it was Juicy
It's just a,
Fucking shit.
Yo,
That name is awful, dude.
You're just about to have a bunch of people sending you friend requests on Twitch right now.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter.
At Juicy Spot.
Juicy Spot.
Alright, I sent him an ad to the Discord. Okay. Anyway, Evan, so we'll wait for him to join, and how about we have, let's see, who have we done so far?
think I'm
Everyone except for
You're
David.
David? Okay, great. So David, so you can see that Arco has just bumped into Dylan, who's managed to slap a kid across the floor, and
Who tried to steal my fucking money?
and you notice that Dalton's character is puking over the side of the ship, not too far away from him.
Can I start
Describe.
this off a little different?
Yeah, describe yourself first, please. But yes, you can say what you want to do.
Alright, cool. So after hearing all the commotion, I get up from praying and I put my relic away. And I say my graces to my goddess Umberly. I
Okay.
go above deck. As soon as I stand up, I'm at a moderate height of 6'1", 100.
No language.
Dude, really? Duncan's like 4 something. Like, this is gonna be ridiculous.
I'm gonna retroactively make myself like exactly like 5'11". I'm gonna be big mad about this.
No, Duncan's like 4 foot something, so we're all gonna be massive. And there's just
I'm gonna
We
rename
just need
it.
to stand with our backs, stand on our shoulders, and we're a clean 10 feet.
I changed the Discord channel name to something a little more appropriate.
Is it Tall Boys?
Tall
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, it is Tall Boys.
Anyway, so
Anyways.
continue.
After getting up, it's very clear what I look like. My skin is blue. My hair is blonde. My eyes are
Wait
blue.
again?
I'm very blue
Great.
because I'm a water lizard.
How much did you say your character weighed again?
You're a monitor lizard?
I'm like a water lizard.
I'm picturing Argonian. Is that like?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
similar?
cool. We can go with that. I'm a blue Argonian.
Dope.
Okay. With like blonde hair?
Yeah.
That's
I wanted to throw a little bit of me in there, you know.
Justin Bieber hair?
Oh, no, are we talking about
Never say that
flowing
again.
locks? Like long flowing locks?
Fabio shit?
Fabio. I could be Fabio. I'm with you.
Just blue Fabio.
Blonde blue Fabio. Cold-blooded Fabio.
Hey, hold on. Can everyone see my screen share?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah, baby.
that's that, but a lizard.
So you're but a lizard. It's lizard and blue.
We can't help but to stand.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That's funny.
Continue, David. So you got up and you see this commotion. What do you do, if anything?
I sternly speak and politely ask them to
What? Picking up my money? Why? Why'd I gotta stop picking up my money?
Or actually, as he's picking it up, can I slap his hand and put the money back on the ground?
Why don't you go ahead and roll a dexterity against Dylan?
While this is going on, can I try to use Mage Hand to also take one of the gold coins?
Hey, you wait your fucking turn.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
would like to wipe my chin.
Which
you
dice am I rolling, Riley?
you're gonna be rolling a d20. Both of you are gonna roll d20, and you will DM the messages to me on Discord or my phone. Your choice.
What do you mean?
So it's
I rolled
secret,
a
so you can't
20.
cheat.
Oh, I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easy. So
Well, you
Da-
can see what we're rolling.
that's true. So
Did you
Dylan,
actually-
did you roll?
Do I add my dexterity?
Yeah, it's dexterity roll. Did I not say that? I apologize.
Alright.
I apologize.
How do I
Everyone
add-
add your dexterity. Just do it. You add so for.
Wouldn't this be my intelligence modifier because it's Mage Hand?
I'm not talking about your mage hand, dude. We're not even doing that. It's gonna
Okay.
be we're doing David versus Dylan in dexterity.
Oh,
Okay. Start with
Alright. So with who?
Dylan and David. You're gonna each roll dexterity against each other.
Alright, I rolled.
Okay. Let me take a look. Oh, what'd you roll?
A 9.
I rolled a 20.
Fuck off. Not roll fucking 20.
I have it on my
He
screen.
has
did.
it on the screen.
Yeah, he did
You're a
actually.
fucking bitch.
That's awesome. All right.
That's
So
a nat 20.
so
Success.
okay. So as this happens, Dylan, as he's moving around to try and scramble to pick up the last of his coins, you see that David just kind of comes over and just kind of shoves Dylan backwards, and he falls on his ass, and then David kind of picks up a couple of the coins. So, Dylan, why don't you subtract 3 coins from yours inventory? Or I'll just do it, and I'll just add it to...
Oh,
Hey, Doug, what the fuck? You just robbed me! Man, what the hell, man?
We're gonna
How many
add
points
3.
am I adding?
I added it for you. You're up to 11, David, and then I'm gonna take 3 from Dylan.
Wait, 11.
3,
11
I would
what?
3 gold coins.
Wait,
We're only using gold in this campaign.
Gold
right?
coins? God damn!
Damn!
You guys all are starting gold, don't you?
Yeah.
some of us.
Yeah, I would like my 3 gold back.
How do I like update
You can get
that to
2 if
see
you want.
the changes you made, Riley?
Refresh the page.
Oh, okay. God,
I'd like that 3 gold back.
you can fucking suck my dick.
Are we really gonna do this right now?
This isn't Claire.
Are we
Dylan,
really
I
gonna
want you to
start
understand
brawling?
That I can breathe in the water, and we are on a ship. I will take you into the depths with me.
I have a fucking longsword. You might be 6'1", but I have 9 now. I have 9.
Well, I have 10.
I'm just gonna like sit gingerly and watch this back and forth go on.
6'1", but I am 6'4", sir.
What is
Well, I can-
this absolute
Wait, hold
mess?
on. Wait, hold on. Hey, Dylan, are you looking at my screen?
Yeah.
Watch this. I'm 6'9".
You just change your height.
I just grew 8 inches.
Goes back to
Alright.
Don't worry. Yeah, I put it back.
Okay, good, because I was going to do that myself if you didn't.
Where do you see your money on D&D Beyond?
Oh, go to
You
equipment.
go to equipment. Yeah.
equipment.
Is it equipment? No, inventory.
You might
Take
not
my
have started
7
with
gold back, please.
You-
Turns out I just
You
don't
have,
have money.
You mean 3. You
Yeah,
lost
not,
3
not
gold.
all of us started with $7. They
I don't-
chose different starting equipment
Mhm.
options.
Do you, are you not a godly man? Can I not have my 3 gold back that I was just for some reason robbed? I will talk to the captain. I am
Yeah,
not. I'm
I
not.
don't worship the god of fucking charity, peasant.
Oh no, I have
Captain!
4 gold.
Captain!
Okay.
Are you actually shouting for the captain?
Hey, Dalton,
Shout out to the captain.
All
You
right.
also done?
hold on, sorry. What's your character's name?
My name is Zachariah.
Hey, Zachariah, I'll give you 1 gold to punch him in the face.
You can go over the railing. What is he gonna do?
Why exactly am I punching?
Sir,
Turn around like. What is happening?
I just got robbed. Just fucking
But you
happened.
also just punched a kid.
I did not punch a kid. I pushed a kid who was stealing my money. Why does everyone seem so concerned about stealing my money?
It wasn't working for me. I had to quit and redoing it in person.
Oh, is Evan still having troubles?
I need
Oh,
a person call. Just quit and then reclick the.
No, it's like my computer mic is actually not working. That's why I need him to rejoin me so I can.
Yeah, just re-add Evan. Riley.
Drop me and re-add me.
got you, mate. Let's see, how do I boot you?
If I don't see it.
I might... Oh, remove from group. There you go. Boom.
Now the
Now
real
that
trick
he's
is don't
outta
add him
here.
back.
Wait, so I am confused. Why are children being struck?
Okay, a thief was struck. Let's make that very clear to begin with. And then this
Yes,
man...
let's make this very clear. That this
This
man
adult-
tried to abduct a child on the ship and steal his gold. Now the child is fleeing from
I would like to back up David in this deception.
Okay.
Okay, this is out of character. Have I ever seen a fucking lizard person before?
No.
No.
I also have a +2 to deception, if that helps.
I have a +4, don't worry.
This might be the seasickness getting to me. But does anyone else see the blue person
Nah,
with a tail?
I don't see any dude.
So are you then arguing with the elf?
I also do not see a
Yeah, I'm arguing with the elf. He stole my money.
The elf is the thief.
The elf didn't
Actually,
steal the
the
money.
elf-
No. This guy
I wanna
was
walk up
placing
to
money
Arthur's
and
character.
what?
So you are the thief, huh?
No,
Yeah,
he's a thief.
yeah.
He is
He
lying
took
to
my
you.
shit, dude.
He is actually lying to you, and I would, like to prove that because he struck this kid.
Yeah,
Am I
weren't
right?
you?
Is that kid still next to us?
No, he ran off into the bowels of the
There's
ship.
no
He was so frightened from being touched by this strange bard.
Well, no, he got
Silence,
slapped.
ghost.
Dude, he
I
got
wanna-
slapped onto the floor.
I want to like kind of like warily reach out and try and touch David to see if he's real.
Can I do that weird lizard thing where you like
With the tongue.
stick?
No. I'm like leaning close to Arco and being like, I have reason to suspect that there is a large lizard on board. wearing
Racing this.
people
You know,
clothes.
you know, I'm pretty sure you got some pretty good insight there, Captain Obvious. This lizard has been talking to us for a solid 5 minutes now.
Indeed, I have.
And by the way, that bard who said I was a thief is a total jackass. He just hit a kid.
I'm just gonna stay silent. I've been getting fucking abused here, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up, I guess.
Okay, so is there?
I have thus
Is
decided
Evan?
to not get involved.
Did Evan get the re-invite? Is he working?
Or a Scooby
I'm
Snap?
in audio, but now no video.
I can hear you. We just need to hear you for now. It's fine.
You need the
So
video?
while all of this has been happening, Evan, you show up. What you describe yourself? Tell us about yourself,
All
and then
right.
you can jump into whatever the hell's going on. I don't even know anymore.
My name is Ula Iron Fang. On every level, but physical for now, I am a wolf.
Oh God! You were to
Ugh.
give a careful.
Damn you.
You know the hero that's just in a dog costume in One Punch Man?
Yeah, that's the fucking furry in the squad. All right,
How tall is your character?
my character, let's say, is 6 feet tall. He's a human. But he's the shortest one. You're the shortest one. What's so funny about my character being 6 foot tall?
It started off.
You're now the short.
Dylan was 6'4", then Dalton was immediately 6'5".
We should be 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", 6'6".
It'll be the Verizon bars.
Yeah.
Fucking David's 6'6".
He was
Jesus.
6'1".
Oh no, he's 6'1". He's 6'1". You're right. He's 6'1". Never mind.
Look, we're the same. I'm not that short.
You guys are
Anyway,
killing me.
Don't
He's
worry,
6 foot-
don't
he's
get
6
his
feet
4
tall.
foot.
So I'm 6
Mm-hmm. 6 foot tall.
feet.
Where are you cutting out?
Furry armor, if you will. I have my my teeth sharpened into points, sharp canine incisors.
So-
the fangs.
I gotta ask Evan for real though. Are you walking on your hind legs or all fours?
Yes, I'm
Are you
walking
walking on all
hind
fours?
legs. Please God, don't be coming on all fours. I am standing on my legs. Otherwise, combat, I feel, just would be too hard. But thank you, I thought of that.
Because I noticed you
I
have
was
2
thinking
short
about
swords and a long bow.
Yeah.
Okay, just
He
want
just
to make
walks on his hands and wields his swords at his feet.
And shoots my bow behind my head like some kind of monkey.
like with your tail.
Are you a ranger or a druid?
He's a ranger.
He's a ranger.
He's a wannabe druid, but he's a ranger.
Oh sweet Jesus. Anyway, so as Wolfman comes over, what do you do, Evan?
What do I do?
So you just saw essentially what you just saw. To recap for everybody, Dylan was
It's a
hanging out.
robbery.
Dylan was hanging out, and he put his hat down like a poor homeless hobo to try and win some money. And then suddenly, I believe it was Arco who accidentally bumped into Dylan, and then caused Dylan to spill his money onto the ground. Then, while this was going on, Dalton was puking off the side of the ship, and then turned to watch this commotion. And as Dalton turned around, he watched David come in and yeet some money away from Dylan. So,
All right.
and then they started arguing. Oh,
And then we tried to convince Dalton that Dylan started touching this child, and that's why the child ran away.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Dylan slapped a
because of all
child.
the wildlife.
Because
on
all of
Manchester
this
turned into
commotion gives me so much anxiety, and I am a wolf on a ship. I will start running around this ship.
Oh god.
What fucking ship?
Are you running on
Are we
2
on a
legs or
ship?
4 legs?
I'm gonna put my head on my head and just like, what fucking boat did I book passage on? And I'm just gonna go over by myself, away from fucking everybody.
Okay, Dylan, you cower away, off to
Not cowering.
Away.
Not cowering. I am posted the fuck up, ready just to defend myself on this absolute zoo that we're sailing on.
So you walk.
I want to turn to David and be like, I have never met
You
a
cut out.
lizard particular size,
Okay.
hair color, but if you are a friend of the Empire, then you are a friend.
Who is the Empire?
Empire sucks!
What's the Empire's name again?
Pause.
Oh
Everyone.
wait, y'all didn't get this fucking lore, did you?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to send it to him.
Oh,
We have not all got it yet.
You just call him a goober?
That's why I was trying to get you guys the lore, but I can't find it. Ugh. Oh wait, I think I found
As
it. I
an
found it.
arachno-communist,
Wait, I
I am
found it.
strongly against the Empire.
I found it.
Thank
No,
you,
no, I found it. I'm gonna send it right now.
And what?
Riley?
You know we came prepared.
Riley, I got a quick question.
Boom. World backstory. It wasn't listed as
Oh,
D&D
right.
Can you,
backstory.
can you
Riley,
Facebook? Can you
I'm
Facebook
raising
me?
my hand, but obviously you can't see me.
Mhm.
So,
Damn it.
since Evan is a wolf, right?
Mhm.
A human wolf.
Who am I
And I have
Facebooking?
very good
Me.
persuasion, and, you know, I speak
Who said me?
Primordial.
I can't. It's all glitched.
James Kearney.
Oh,
Could
gotcha.
I convince Evan to be my pet?
If you have high enough persuasion.
Can I
How
do
does that work? I'm fucking my own character.
Yeah, because if I identify as a wolf.
We gotta train you to be our.
I mean, yeah, you could be a little pet.
I think you gotta,
Dom relationship.
I think you gotta convince Evan that he should be your pet, not his character.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't
pet Dom.
convince. You can't just roll and convince me on a nat
Alright,
20. You have
Evan,
to convince
think about
me
this.
personally.
Are you sure,
Right.
Evan? Because I just rolled a nat 20 that says here.
Oh god. Clever. Hold on, my D20. Let me see. Let me roll it. Holy shit! It
Nat
just came
one
up
for
as a
Evan.
nat 22.
Guys.
No, we all know it's not.
No, Dylan. I wouldn't
I got a
actually.
5.
No, you can't actually take
I
each other over.
genuinely rolled a 19 and plus my 4.
Oh, you can't fuck each other over, Riley. How are you gonna steal money from each other?
Well,
that
that's because that doesn't alter
Is that
your
fucking it?
character.
And because I don't want to fucking ruin the goddamn game, I didn't start a fight right then and there. Yeah, great.
Dylan,
Okay,
shut up
anyway,
and just take the loss.
So, are we gonna take a quick second here to actually read this lore, or are we just gonna...
You can just skim it over while we're playing, while we're taking turns talking. It's not
Alright.
actually too much. Only like
It's
3
like-
pages.
Wait, is your character from the same like continent that we're gonna?
We're all from the same continent, guys. We're all from the same continent.
Okay, so then you would have at least heard of this empire.
Yeah, you definitely know about the Empire. They are a group of, to make things simple, the Empire is made up of a bunch of humans that are very racist, and you guys have been sent out essentially as like bounty hunters to go see if you can conquer another continent right now, and also settle new land. Now, you're not the first ones to go do this. There are some settlements already set up where you're going, but you're
We're
trying to
conquistadors.
make your own. Yeah, you're essentially like conquistadors, going after the
Fucking
Incas.
colonizers.
Yeah.
Okay, but then to seriously respond to, you know, fucking... God damn it, what's your fucking name?
Zachariah Lowe.
Zachariah! You know, to respond to Zachariah,
Mm-hmm.
I do things for myself, for no one else.
No
We may
shit.
not be close to friends.
What'd you just say? You totally cut out for me.
I said, perhaps we may not be the closest of friends.
We can
I-
be frenemies.
He's a prick.
I'm a strong believer in doing things beyond oneself.
I am not.
Fucking philosophizing faggot.
Do you say that in character?
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I've been saying all this around.
Oh,
Been yelling it from across the boat.
I will not hear tribbles from a child.
all right.
Whoa!
I run over and start barking. Well, I'm just like, fuck you guys, fuck you, quit arguing.
All right. So as this is happening, hold up.
Can I cast Shape of Water and send a tidal wave at the boat?
What?
You sink our fucking boat. We
You
all
can try. You can try.
Because
God.
what I'm reading this as is I can choose an area of water 30 feet by 5 feet, and I can manipulate it in.
That's a shit fuck ton of water, dude.
Okay, but David, maybe you should read the bottom of that backstory page where it talks about magic.
Raz, you gonna send me that lore yet?
I did. It's in
Put it in
Facebook.
the call.
You Facebooked it to me.
I did.
Wait, what?
I can see it on fucking
Discord.
yeah, it's on Discord.
These I'm on my phone, so it's like a pain in the ass.
I mean, I can see it. I'm on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. I figured it out.
Yeah, guys. Oh, so right. I totally forgot. This is what happens when you're tired. Okay, yeah, you're just not doing that. So magic is very taboo here. It's pretty much just frowned upon entirely. That's why you're going to this new continent to go cut down all the magic users.
Hold on, how the fuck am I supposed to?
Dude chooses a glass because he doesn't know the fucking plot.
Well, no,
and
it's
Raz is like, the plot is fuck
I'm
you.
literally a wizard and I knew the plot. Don't worry.
How the hell am I supposed to heal people?
You'll be fine.
David, I am a wizard and I knew the plot of.
We'll figure
Outlawed.
it. We'll figure it out.
You'll be
We'll
fine.
come up with a good
Trust me.
line.
You just gotta do a good job of,
Bro,
being
we
smart
got
with your
the
magic.
Empire Cuck in the group. Are you serious?
Okay.
Down with the Empire!
Anyway, guys. Oh, okay. Anyway, as this is happening, coming back from the bowels of the ship is the little kid who, walking up with them, is the captain of the ship. And the
Oh,
kid.
thank fucking Christ!
Oh yes, a reputable individual.
And
I've been calling for you this whole goddamn time.
And the captain, he kind of looks over and said at the group of you, and he's like, "So, which one of you here hit this child?"
I pointed. I point
I
inside.
immediately
her
point.
I point one at Arco and one finger at Dylan because I'm not sure still.
I point at the wolf.
I point at Big Bobby.
Yeah, I point at Big Bobby too.
Okay, so based on my math, there's still more fingers pointing at Dylan, I believe.
Yes.
So the captain kind of walks over, he has all his limbs, just so you know. But he wobbles over.
I would assume.
Good to know. Not for long.
He is a human, and he kind of walks over.
How tall? How tall?
5'8".
Oh, he hit the wrong kid!
He walked in on
You
the
came to the wrong end of town. 5'8".
5 feet 8 inches. Shut up. Anyway, so he walks over and he kind of looks Dylan up and down, and he kind of like
He looks me up is all he looks.
shut up. He looks at you and he asks, "So
Actually,
what are you doing on my ship?"
I'm taking passage to the new world, dog.
And
Gotta spread the music and the love.
mm-hmm. And he kind of nods and he says, "So you would say you're kind of a conqueror of sorts."
You know what? Yeah, I conquer the music world. Yeah.
I kind of just shot out. He was trying to molest that kid and conquer that kid.
And the captain kind of looks at you, Arco, and kind of nods his head, and then he looks back at Dylan and he says, "Why did you attack my son?"
First off, you need to teach your son how to keep his hands to fuck himself. He tried to steal my money.
Alright.
Why was your hat full of money on the ground?
It wasn't on the ground. It was in my
Lure
hand.
people over here.
Can I throw Arco off the boat? Like, is that a possibility at any point during this?
You can try.
I'm not going to yet.
Please don't, though. So wait, now, Dylan, I'm going to be rolling for the captain, and I'm going to need you to roll for deception. See if you can lie your way out of this.
He's not lying.
Yeah, Dylan's not lying. I was wrong.
Tell the truth.
Well,
Is there a way I can
shouldn't
prove
say
it?
not.
Is there,
I shouldn't say not
Would
lying.
that
I
be-
should say, I guess persuasion then.
Can I roll
can I
a
do
deception?
deception? Can I do deception instead? Can I add a lie?
Are you gonna add a lie? But right now, all
Wait a
you
minute.
told. Okay, what are you gonna say? Just tell me exactly what you're gonna say to him, and I'll tell you what to roll.
I'm on the side of the boat. This dumb bitch over here knocks money out of my hand. Your son, who was a little uncouth, perhaps you should give him a little talking to, came over and started stealing my money. So I pushed him. I'm sorry, but I mean, he's taking my money.
Okay.
That was the truth and nothing but the truth.
Got
So
you.
he's-
Tell you what, Dylan. I'm gonna have you roll performance.
Fuck yes.
Can I
So,
roll a deception?
and you're gonna be rolling
I got-
against the captain with no
You got
modifiers.
advantage. I have an advantage.
Is anyone backing him up?
Okay,
No.
so
I
I
did
would
not
like
see,
to
but-
try to put my manacles on Dylan.
Wait, Jesus. Wait, for the love of fuck.
Oh, dude, I got a 19, 20, 23.
A 23? Okay.
Yeah.
You win. You do win. And he.
What
Yeah.
is Dylan's roll on the
Fuck my
Discord?
manacle.
I don't see it.
Okay, dude, I got a 19 right here sitting in the fucking bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who rolls dice in a bucket?
Anyway, so you win. And the captain kind of looks down at his kid and says, "Son, were you collecting taxes incorrectly?" And the son kind of looks up
It's not
at the
I
kid,
agree. You must always teach your children.
taxation is
correct.
theft.
and the kid kind of looks up and says, "Well, I thought I would get more money if I just took it instead of asked for the 1 gold charge." And the captain kind of looks. And the captain kind of looks down at him and then grabs him by his back of his shirt and picks him up and kind of just looks at him and then looks at all of you and then he looks back at the kid and then kind of sighs and then carries him back to the captain's quarters.
One
Have
must
we not-
always teach their children the importance of good investment.
The captain stops, turns around, and looks at you very sternly, and he says, "Don't tell me how to discipline my child," and then he walks away.
Common
Well, you
knowledge
could.
for men of the Imperium to know how to spend their money.
Are you just a walking propaganda board? Like, what? Are you even human?
Okay.
I am human, yes. Why do
Is,
not?
is there an original self-thought somewhere within you that, hasn't been written down by an imperial scribe somewhere?
I simply interpret what I believe to be correct of the Imperial teachings.
Jesus Christ, this guy's also a thesaurus. It's fucking awesome.
Oh my god. Okay.
You are a very uncouth individual.
Yeah. I live to rock. That's all.
All right. So it's starting to get later in the day.
Something tells me your mother did.
Low blow. Low blow.
Anyway,
Someone
guys.
tells me you have daddy issues.
Anyway, guys. So at this point, it's now getting later in the day, and you guys kind of head down to the bunk area, and it's really tightly packed. Is there anything in particular, like as you look around, you see that there's tables kind of strewn about and chairs, some toppled over. There's a lot of people sleeping row to row, kind of
Yeah.
packed in like sardines, and there's some
I
food.
want to do something, but I messaged you what I wanted to
Did you message me in Discord?
on message.
Okay, gotcha. Let's take a look here. It just says... Wait, that can't be right. It just says read messenger.
Yeah, I said read messenger on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook. Gotcha. Oh, yes. You can do it right now. You want?
Yes.
Let's see. So you're gonna be rolling, right? It's a roll?
No, I just cast. I'm pretty sure I just cast. And,
You just do
let's
it?
see, for the duration of, because it counts as sort of like I just
Oh, I
got
see
to
what it
spend
is,
up to 10 minutes casting it.
Gotcha. You do it. Cause fuck it. And nothing happens for you.
Well,
Nothing.
read it
No
because-
indication.
I wouldn't get
I see it. Yes,
any
I'm reading it.
off of any
I'm reading the whole thing.
in front, like around me. There is no magical presence around anyone.
Nope.
Wow, what? Yeah, what secret spell are you casting there?
Oh wait.
dog?
Oh wait. You'd obviously detect the. I'm sorry, I'm being stupid. You'd obviously detect the magic of all the party. Yes.
And I want to know what school of magic they are, so I learn all of that.
My school of magic is the hard school of hard knocks, baby.
David, what is your school of magic?
Make it up.
I'll look at his character.
Wait, what do you need?
School of magic.
What school of magic do you know?
What the fuck does that mean?
What kind of magic do you use?
I went to the school of rock. So.
Okay, well,
Water
yeah, that's
and
what I
healing?
do.
Sure. Anyway,
Alright.
so what is there anyone else going to do anything? You do notice there's like I said, there's tables. There's like really shitty like stew that's being
tables?
served. Yeah, there's tables and chairs.
I'm gonna start guzzling that shitty stew.
Alright.
I'm gonna go eat.
I'm gonna grab myself a
Before I
bowl of stew,
do that-
drop down by the table, and I will pull out a deck of cards.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
wait,
Oh, I'm gonna walk
I'm
over
go
there.
grab some stew and then sit down at the card.
Okay.
Good old Papa's ass plays cards, huh?
Okay.
Yes, I do enjoy myself a bit of gambling.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys.
Wheel 'em and deal 'em, baby.
Hold on. So you guys want to play cards? I have cards with me.
Hey, is Evan still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Just so you know, I do have animal handling +3. If you still in my head.
Don't treat you real
David?
nice, baby.
David,
I got a +2 to that.
David, I don't know how to say this. I'm not letting you control.
I have a
Evan's
+2
character.
to animal. I have an animal handling +2, David.
You know how to handle yourself
That
very
means
well.
I handle animals better than you. You are the animal.
David,
That means I can control other animals, though.
Riley, look at Messenger one more time.
I get bad vibes about whatever it was doing.
You shouldn't.
Belminar.
What a suspicious name I have.
So I got a parking ticket a while ago. I've waited the maximum amount of time to pay the parking ticket. Because
Fuck, I got summoned for jury duty.
all right, guys. So how many of you are playing cards?
Really stuck it to the man there, then.
How many of you are playing
Wait,
cards?
really?
How many of you are playing cards?
I guess I will.
I am.
I'll grab a
Wolfie.
bowl of stew, sit down, and just start lapping it up.
Gotcha.
Sticking my whole face in that
You
sauce.
you lap that stew up.
That is disgusting.
Evan,
that is
Evan,
fucking
can you roll a,
He's a vigorous eater.
Evan, roll a d20 on intimidation.
Chokes or not.
That's not intimidating. It's just disgusting.
Just wait.
Hey man, I'm kind of scary.
Can you please,
He's gonna clear a table for us, okay, guys?
just
This
please,
is how we start playing cards.
just please, Evan, can you roll?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Great. As you lap all over the place, the sad, very confused peasants that are sitting around kind of back off because they feel really grossed out by seeing your horrible slobber all over the place. But yes, the
Perfect.
table is clear for you all to sit down and play cards.
I don't want to sit down next to that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit at the table.
Oh, you're
next
rolling
to
d20s, Dylan, whenever you're rolling. You're rolling d20s.
Oh, I thought we were rolling d10s.
You're rolling d20s. Anyway, that's how. Are you all playing cards? All 5 of you? Or not?
Oh,
Or
Doug's
someone's
gonna be
sitting
able to
out?
join real soon.
Oh, really? So
Yes! Yes!
we can hop him in whenever he's able. But I need to know how many people are playing cards, because I have a deck of cards here, and I need to deal them out. I'm actually going to have you play cards. Okay.
I am watching them play.
You're watching? Okay.
Why don't we use dice? Okay, no worries. I'm playing.
Well,
Are we actually gonna play cards with things we can't see?
you bet.
Yeah, because I can't see them.
I'm going to message you guys
I can't-
privately. I'm going to message you guys privately.
This sounds like a lot of work.
Can we just do dice?
Can we just like? I don't.
I thought it'd be cool.
It's that important for us to play like.
It would be if we were together, but like,
Yeah, maybe if we were like together, it's a little hard to do over the Discord.
Let's just like. I'll just deal out some cards and we'll play like a friendly game of blackjack or something.
That's what I was going to do.
So, what brings you all on this voyage?
Money.
some douchebag at the recruiting company was looking to send people abroad. And what can I say? Home was getting a little too. I couldn't get my record label off the ground, so I thought maybe other side of the world.
Are you known for your singing?
Well, no. That's why I'm going across the world to try. Because I just don't think our world is ready for what I have, and I think I might be more appreciated at the other end.
I'm sure that you believe that.
I'm here in a search of money. And
I do believe that. Thank you. I appreciate.
And
Hey Riley, send a
Yeah.
invite Duncan to the call.
Oh, okay.
what about
gotcha.
you, Elf? What brings you here?
Besides the job request, I'm here to do more research into the forbidden knowledge that is magic and see if we can learn more about it.
Are you a magic user?
For some reason, I don't think you should admit that to the
cleric.
Empire, yeah.
To the Empire's.
What your view on the magic? I find it.
I have never
The
met one, but I have heard that they are unscrupulous folks.
I've heard the same, but we must learn. So maybe if the time comes, we might need to fight against it. We can.
It is something. I look forward to hearing about what you learn of.
Know thy enemy. I like that.
Think more like Captain America than like G.I. Joe.
I was thinking more
That
like,
doesn't make it much better. But okay.
Wait, are we talking about pre-Civil War Captain America or post-Civil War Captain
This
America?
is definitely pre-Civil War Captain
Yeah, I
America.
haven't had my Civil War yet.
This is the first movie Captain America
Who's
right
gonna
now.
be your Iron Man?
Okay.
Who'll
So,
be the cat?
Who's gonna be my Bucky?
right, Dylan, I want you to roll a d20 for me, please, and message it to me in Discord.
It's gonna be on Facebook.
So
Sure,
you read
send it
my
on Facebook.
secondary message though, right, Riley?
Yeah, I replied.
No, you didn't.
Oh wait, never mind. It doesn't matter how high the roll is, right? Because we're playing black chat.
You didn't reply, Riley. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, I thought it did. Fuck me.
Fuck you. Fuck. Wait. Oh, little Frodo.
Big D.
Okay.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome, Frodo.
Hello.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh,
Dylan,
I was never. Yeah. Okay. So I was totally confused because you invited me to D&D one, but not this one. And you also
didn't even
invited me
show
to-
up in that one at 8.
And you also invited me into an R and J, Riley and Josh one.
oh, whoops. I invited the wrong
You
one.
invited me a shitload of these.
Dude, I'm
Right,
so
Not
sorry.
this one.
Fuck, I'm so sorry,
Like
dude.
Joshua and T. Eddie.
I'm genuinely sorry. I did not mean to make that kind of mistake.
All right,
Anyway, Dylan.
well, we're already in the campaign a little bit, Duncan. You're a little late. It's all good.
You'll be fine. Don't worry.
I know.
about it.
I'm just trying to keep it going. Instead of doing a whole
Anyway,
streaming it.
Dylan, while you are there playing cards, you manage to win 3 gold coins from one of the random passerbyers who happen to be also joining your game.
Oh fuck yeah! So I got my money back.
You betcha. You made 3 gold.
I did my.
Let's steal that from him.
So go ahead and Dylan, you can add it or I can add it. But you get 3 gold.
You just add it.
I'll add it. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So continue talking. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt too much.
How much starting gold do we have?
Whatever your base starting the gold is. Why do you not have any? I'll give you some.
If you don't have any, then you don't have any.
That just means you're poor.
I mean, like, how much do we have to spend? I forgot.
How much did you do for your lifestyle?
What was your lifestyle choice?
I think it was okay. It wasn't
Then
good.
you got like
I
one
can just hang up on
Okay.
this.
There's your gold.
Oh.
Have fun. I gave you
Here.
3.
Listen to my AirPod. I'll give you an
Comfortable
AirPod.
Anyway,
Oh wait, no, mine was mod.
Oh, then you have like I don't think you have a gold coin.
anyway, so as you guys are playing, Duncan, you there?
Duncan.
Duncan.
They're talking to you. Oh, he's not in the call yet. Hold on, he's joining the call. He's fixing his headphones.
Okay. I was gonna have him walk in, but he's not here.
He can walk in a moment.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys keep playing cards and stuff.
Should I join video or?
No, just join regular.
Join the Discord. You don't need that.
I think. Am I supposed to be able to see the?
There's nothing to look at.
There's nothing.
Except for plot. There's nothing to look
Are you
at.
guys
Screen check. Oh, right on. Okay.
Are you all in the same room?
Me and Duncan are, yeah.
Yeah, because I can hear you twice.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Oh, here, I'll hang up.
Are you both on your phone?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that
The left one is.
That's
free.
Making me all jealous.
Did you hear? Can you hear Dylan all right still?
I don't hear Dylan at all.
He's got to say something.
Oh, Dylan, can you try talking to them?
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Great.
Okay. I think his mic's in your headphones.
Perfect.
Hello.
All right,
I'm tired.
Duncan, you while these people are all complete strangers are playing cards, you walk up and you see them. So if you all want to describe yourselves real quick, or just describe yourself, Duncan, first.
Well, hold up. Honestly, man, I don't remember. I was a hobbit.
Dude, you have a character sheet.
Fit just well with our group.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
He's a halfling.
I mean, it took me a fat minute to get my Twitch. Why do you have to log in with Twitch for this shit?
What?
You don't.
You
You
don't.
log in with your email.
Log in with Twitch or Gmail. It would only accept
Whichever you
Twitch.
did to make your character, do that. But you didn't have to do that.
No, I got it, but it took me a while.
Notes the description, Dad.
Where is my?
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know.
no worries, Duncan. Why don't you just describe what your character looks like? That's not even on your character sheet.
Wait, was I supposed to write that down, or I'm just going off the dome here?
Just go off the dome.
Let's go off the
Whatever you
dome.
want your character to look like.
What do you want your character to look like?
Alright.
You're a hobbit.
So he's a hobbit, obviously, little guy. Yeah, but he's definitely like he's on the chubbier side. You know, he's not like obese, but you know he's healthy.
How tall are you?
I got a hat. You know, like
What kind of hat?
the hat that they wear during the French Revolution. That's just kind of like what it has on my icon.
Okay.
What, or like you know, like Link from Zelda. It's kind of like that, but red.
Okay.
Okay. Dope. Fat Link. Gotcha.
Do you have to communicate in just the link wrench?
What? You totally.
Yeah, you know how Link communicates and like fucking shouts and shit?
Oh,
Huh?
oh dear God, no.
Like, yeah.
No. Fuck no.
You're gonna see how I communicate, Dylan. Don't worry.
Okay, he has a plan for his voice. Apparently, that sounds fun.
I like that.
How tall are you, Duncan? What did you
That's
say?
how a fucking tall hobbit is.
Go to your characters.
That's what been trying to look for. I don't know how to get that. I have my like sheet up with all my stats.
Features and traits. Let's see. No.
I say it's in description, Riley.
Oh, description. Looks like he's 3'9".
Dude, we're all like double your height.
We're all 6 foot.
What?
We were all listing our heights.
Yeah, we're all
Isn't
like.
there another?
The shortest one is 6'1".
Wait, I thought Dylan was a hobbit too.
No, I'm not a human.
He's
You're
a bard.
6'4".
What? Oh yeah.
I'm a big baby. You're a
Oh,
little Frodo.
description. Oh right.
Alright.
We're both bards.
It's a little appropriate.
All right, guys,
He's
I
little
got it.
Frodo. He's the only small one.
Guys,
So, as yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Pounds. I'm age 32. I'm small.
So, as this fat, chubby man, or I should say boy, this fat, chubby boy walks
Oh
up.
man, I didn't say I was chubby. I'm just like a little on the heavier side.
So you just like maybe had too many pizzas when you were sad.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
I'm
Anyway.
kind of take that shit personally. All right.
Okay. Look. Anyway, so as the midget walks up to the table, and the table just barely is above his head.
Well, man, I'm not a midget. All right.
It's a tall table. They're at a tall table for tall people.
Definitely a midget.
For my type of people,
Well,
I'm pretty tall.
No, I'm sure you are. But you're on a human ship.
I'm sure you are.
What kind of fucking mythical person are you, Riley?
He's the DM.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're just a. Oh, okay, fine.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. Relax, you're fine. Anyway, so Duncan, as you walk up to the table, you can see all of everyone else playing cards, and you just saw that Dylan managed to snag 3 gold from one unsuspecting, just random NPC person.
Wait, did he win it or did he
win it?
He won it, like playing cards.
Okay.
Yeah, he won it.
Like,
Anyway,
The only thief was Rick.
and all of you obviously see Duncan's character, Lil Frodo.
What does everyone else look like?
Oh,
Should we just?
you just
I
say,
am a very tall 6'4" elf with brunette hair. I have orange-colored eyes, and yeah, my hair's kind of short though.
What kind of creature are you?
I'm an elf, half elf.
No, for you too.
yeah, I'm cutting out hella. It's the internet is just shit.
Here, let me Ethernet this.
So we're gonna go on Ethernet really quick because the internet is garbo.
okay.
Nice Rick.
Wait, my earphones are better than your AirPods. What? No way.
Good lord, the cutting is.
I'm
crazy.
using my AirPods right now, Dylan. Come on, put yours in. Don't be a.
I was using them earlier, dog, but I'm using Duncan.
Apparently, my year-old discount AirPods are better.
way higher
Yeah.
quality.
Oh, the Bose ones?
All right. So Duncan, would you like to join the card game, or do something else, or what? What do you want to do? As you see all these people playing cards. Is Duncan gone? Am I talking to nobody?
I think he might have left. Yeah.
I think he's getting on Ethernet.
No, I got that. I'm talking about to Duncan though.
No,
yeah, I
Duncan's
think he
getting-
left
Oh,
because of that.
The Ethernet's in?
Oh, well.
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're now. Yeah, I think we just need Ethernet. Oh, Evan, these are the headphones that you recovered from me that one time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that was hella clutch. Anyways, so Elijah, sorry about that. Can you restart?
I am a 6'4" elf with brunette short hair. I got orange colored eyes. Yeah, that's what my character looks like.
All right.
Anyone else want to describe the?
So I'm 6'5", half orc maybe, might be
Yeah.
human. I don't know, kind of like darker.
We don't know. Could be.
Darker skin, dark black hair, kind of like a 5 o'clock shadow. Very tall, kind of like in pretty good shape.
I like seeing your guys' classes.
I'm dealing the cards. What?
Can I just like look at you guys and know what class you are, or is that just
No.
like a couple of
No.
story?
Hidden until like we tell
It's
you.
revealed.
I'm
Yeah.
a fighter.
Instruments. We know each other. Me and Lil Frodo.
Oh no, I know.
Me and Lil Frodo go way back.
The duet
You know this-
bard.
Very.
Yeah, that double bard combo.
He's very large on the outside.
I do
No, David?
believe I actually caught your name, singer, the one with the singing. Inclination.
He's talking.
Big baby. I'm Big Baby. That's what you can call me.
Do other people call you that, or just yourself?
People call me that, dude. Dog, I walk down the street. Everyone's like, "Hey, that Big Baby over there."
Interesting.
Okay.
Well,
What's your name, sir? Yeah.
My name is Zachariah.
Zachariah.
Zachariah Lowe.
Nice to meet you. I am Dominic.
Nice to meet you.
What's the little halfling's name here?
Yeah, what is your name, small person?
Dorma, lick my ass.
Your name's.
Yeah, your name's a little.
I do not say read.
Oh, Faro, have you not heard about me?
No. I have
From
most
the
definitely
SoundCloud
not.
Kingdom?
Big Bobby and Little Frodo.
You better get used to it, alright?
Oh my god.
Frodo, we've been working on a mix. Can you?
You're gonna be touring off through the hottest courts all across. What's our land called?
Yo, can Evan describe his character to Tunk?
Yeah, don't you need to know Evan and David's character.
Oh yeah, Evan and David.
What kingdom are we all up in right now?
Well, we're on a
boat.
ship. Yeah. We're not in a kingdom. We're in a ship. You're below deck right now, with everyone who's playing cards, and also sleeping and eating.
Where's David?
We're on a boat?
I would assume David's still here. Wait, is David gone?
He might come back.
And then I might have crashed.
Oh,
They're still in the
David,
call.
and I can't hear Evan.
Are they in the call? No, they're not.
Uh-oh.
AOD. Yeah, we can't hear you.
No shit.
Heard that.
You might need to call David back.
Okay, gotcha.
Hello?
Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, boys,
Wait,
I'm back.
Riley,
Oh, David's back.
wasn't
David's
invited to the wedding?
Is David
You
back?
didn't even invite.
I went to the bathroom.
I thought I did. All of you guys are invited to my wedding.
David went. Yeah, we.
It's okay, I mean, he didn't invite me to the disc.
Yo, Riley.
What?
I need a formal invite on paper, yo.
Riley.
It's not gonna happen.
Save the date.
Riley.
My save the date.
dude,
Save the
my
date.
dude,
When's the date,
my-
man?
my
gonna be
DM,
December
my
3rd.
guy, my man.
It's gonna
Guys,
December 3rd.
Riley.
I'll send it to you, the info to you in a sec.
My
Yeah,
dude,
do that.
My guy.
I'm streaming right now.
Wait,
What is it?
that's in like a month.
Yeah.
What did I just come back to?
I don't know.
I don't know what's
You
going on.
come
dude.
back to me trying to answer a very
A very ass of question.
important question of
Okay.
Ryle Smiles.
Yeah.
Everything big robot.
What?
Riley, are you throwing a bachelor? Are you having a bachelor? party?
No.
Can we throw you one?
This is kind of it.
Riley, didn't you say you're gonna do a bigger one in the summer?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a
Don't you
bigger,
want
more
to-
casual party.
We just do like a bar crawl.
I'm
Play
not.
some board games.
I'm not a big drinker.
All right.
But board games sounds fun.
Wait, what do we do?
But you
What
guys
if
are
we do the
busy with
bachelor
school.
party in this?
You guys are busy with school and stuff, though. Like I don't expect anything.
Yeah. A bigger party in the summer. We can do a bachelor party.
Yeah, yeah. You can do stuff in the summer.
Oh, so we're gonna wait until after? So
Yeah.
post bachelor?
Yeah, post.
It's gonna make the thing of the strippers really awkward.
We're not gonna have strippers. We're just gonna play board games. I actually
No
made a board game.
strippers.
I actually made a board game that I can test with all of
Let's
you
say-
I don't know
guys.
if you have a lot of control over this.
It better be a stripper related board game.
It's not.
Better be a stripper.
A stripper-related board game would actually be pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
I mean, honestly, I feel like if we just give Dylan enough drinks, he's basically the stripper. So,
That's a good point.
We're working on these cheats too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey.
Anyway, so let's get
Evan
back into it.
Back on track.
Yeah, Evan and David need to describe their character.
I
Oh,
need
yeah,
to describe my
so-
character again.
Yes,
Yeah, for Duncan.
For Duncan.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Alright, wait, are we being serious or am I just describing it to him?
Just
You can describe it.
describe it.
Alright, I feel so much pressure now, Jesus. Alright. Is he even here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am 6'1" because we're in the 6-foot club. I'm 190 pounds,
Really?
22 years old, and I'm a blue.
You're 6'1"
lucky
and 190.
You said you're 2 years old?
22.
Mm.
That would be wild.
And you have a big beard.
No, I'm entirely blue.
Long, flowing blonde locks and a blue
With
wizard.
Fabio blonde hair.
He's a blue lizard.
Like a blonde
You're a
mesquite.
lizard?
Alright. My character is 26-year-old human on every level except physical. I am a wolf. Alright? I live, breathe the wolf. I have a bushy beard. My teeth are sharpened into fangs. And I have some wild hair. And I'm into like a fluffy cloak, you know, with like wolf fur.
Fucking lit. Yeah, I'll fuck with your character already.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you
it
probably
looks
want to
good.
ride his character into combat.
Dude,
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I won't.
I can't wait. Let that happen.
that's gonna be
You
dope.
You won't
I
say
actually
that.
have a plan for this, Duncan. Don't you worry. I have a plan for this.
Oh, dude.
He'll just
Trust,
pick
I got
you
you.
up and ride into combat.
Big bet. Big bet.
Gets them both killed.
Anyway, so what do you do, Evan? Or Duncan? What do you do, Duncan? Now that you see this, they're all just playing cards. How do you?
I think little Frodo should drop a sick beat. Get
Would you like to play music?
make it that money
Okay.
down if no one's gonna knock it over this time.
All right. Is that fine with you, Duncan? Do you want to play music also with him, or do you just want him to do it on his own?
Oh yeah, I'm down for a song.
You down for a song? That sounds dope. All right. So both of you are gonna go ahead and roll performance. Just roll it and tell me what you get.
I got a 9.
Great. So
It's alright, baby.
4.
Wait, add your performance.
4.
yeah, do your
So it's a
performance.
9.
Plus 4.
Mhm.
A 9 and an 8. Jesus.
Oh shit.
What do you get, Duncan?
An 8. I got a 9.
Oh, 9. Oh, 8 and a 9. Okay, gotcha. So you start playing. What kind of instruments you playing? Oh, I forgot to ask. What instruments?
This isn't.
Oh shit.
I got that young lute. I think no, I have a horn.
I think we both have 2. I'm pretty versatile. I got a drum, a flute, and a lute.
We're playing Lady
Also,
Gaga's Disco.
also some wood carving tools that I could use as kind of like a clave
Duncan's a
type thing.
whole ass man.
But what are you playing right now?
Considering I got an 8, probably my wood carver tools.
You're playing your wood carver tools?
Playing wood.
Okay, Duncan, I'm gonna need you to re-roll
They like
that
some
roll
spoons.
again.
We're playing.
Duncan, I need you to roll your dice again with no proficiency.
He got a fucking 8.
No, I know, but I'm the DM. Duncan,
Got
please
a
roll.
5.
Go.
He got a
Okay.
5. He got
Gotcha.
5 this time.
Dope. So as you guys play, I want everyone else who was not playing to go ahead and take 1 point of temporary damage.
Yo, we got like 10 max HP, like probably our best.
Wait, hold on.
Did,
What
like,
just
10
happened? Why am I taking damage?
Your
we
ears,
took
you all notice your ears start to bleed.
Yeah,
They're
bro.
playing that bad.
For playing bad.
Like,
Yo, you guys are
you
shit.
What's my,
You guys
my
are
little
shit.
big bit?
Something tells me I will not be remembering the name.
You right there before this started.
With my carver tools.
So
I'm just sick beat.
essentially, what you guys are hearing is Dylan over here starting to play a
Fucking
nice
Harry
tune.
Hobbit beat.
What you guys notice is that you're starting to hear Dylan start to play a nice tune on his lute, right? And then out of nowhere, you see little Frodo kind of sitting down like a child, just banging away at his tools. And you notice that the tools are kind of chipping into the floorboards of the ship.
Wait, how much
Rapping like that. Don't
Just
forget
one.
he was rapping.
One.
My beats are too fire. It burned y'all.
You
Yeah,
all-
Holmes. I give Duncan a little dab. We dab each other.
He dapped me up.
Okay.
Hello?
all right, so that happens.
I can-
So now what?
I can see why you needed to leave Braxis in order to play.
Yeah, they was more ready for our music.
I don't think anyone is.
I do not think you are ready for your music.
I really don't think I am either, bro.
World's not ready for us.
So
You already know who the fuck it is.
while this is happening, you also notice that one of the cook who is behind the counter, who is serving the stew, is kind of rubbing his ear, and he kind of looks around. He's a bigger guy, you know. He's been eating a lot of food. He's, you know, like he's so heavy that, like, you know, his breasts are kind of sagging over his stomach, and yeah, he kind of, like, you know, walks out from behind the counter, and then he points specifically at you, Duncan, and he looks down at you, and this man's like about, you know, maybe like 6 feet tall, and he kind of says in like a mild, kind of gurgly, like really gross voice, like, "Hey you, why don't you stop making that sound and stop ruining our ship?" And he kind of like,
alright, this is what I do. I turn around, I pull down my hobbit breeches, and I show him my hairy hobbit ass.
is this for real, or?
Can I use my mage hand to hit him?
Pick him up.
Okay, guys. So hold on, guys.
Go away with me.
Stop. So as Duncan does this, I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
All of us?
All of you.
What dice are we rolling?
D20.
I got a 10.
I got a 15.
Wait, are you rolling your actual
I got
dice?
13.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that too. 'cause I
Dalton,
don't like
10. Yeah, just roll your actual dice. So Dalton, you got a 10. David?
15.
Okay, 50. Okay, Dylan, dice.
I got an 18.
I have a
Evan got, what, a 5? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay. Dylan, what'd you get? I couldn't hear him.
4.
Got you. Duncan, what did you roll?
Don't feel bad, Dylan.
14.
Sorry, I can't. What?
14. You got a 14.
14. Gotcha. Sorry, you guys cut out a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Guys hear my rap?
You got my
Real
roll,
quick.
right?
Ooh, sweet Jesus. Okay, well, you guys saw that on stream, so not cheating.
I rolled an 18, by the way.
I wonder if they just didn't hear it.
We can drop it on during combat. I think this thing's
I can
Did
say
you do a rap?
fire.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
We'll drop it on you in a bit. Don't worry.
Sick.
They made a rap campaign. It's gonna be our theme song.
Just did it off the dome when I was playing with my claves. It's what
Start playing some.
it was so fire that you guys inflicted damage on you.
I mean, that was some
We're all going
striking
into one
damage,
last
baby.
Yo, I am at like 6 health because of you.
Because
Hold on, guys, I'm right now.
I dropped nothing but fire, so
Why do we roll 14
Careful.
right now?
Because you're about to be in a fight. Just relax. I'm figuring out the order of everything. There's 7 of us.
He's
I'm writing stuff down.
So we're about
Doing
to
the
do a fight,
DM
and
thing.
We got like over 10% damage taken right before.
You'll be fine.
Right?
You'll be fine.
I don't believe that. My character.
Wait, you had
It's the first.
dude, this
fight.
is the first fight. Yeah,
Dude, it's
chill,
fine.
y'all.
It's fine.
You should
You guys are
probably
very-
have-
It's not that big a deal, dog.
It's
I'm gonna
okay
get a
for us to
splinter and die. My character can get a splinter and die.
If we all die right here, then that's just funnier. So it's good, dog.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
There's at least 3 specific people in this party I would not mind dying right now.
Sweet Jesus.
Damn.
All right. Let me pull up the
At least
stats.
that's
Right, Boromir.
who I'm talking about.
He can't pick friend from foe.
No, I can. I just choose not to.
Hey,
Sounds
Dalton.
like someone is building Legos.
Dalton.
What is going
I
on?
hear that too.
Hey, Dalton.
Oh wait, I hear that too. What the
It
fuck?
sounds like he's
Let's play Lego. I'll play Lego Star Wars.
Hey, Dalton.
Yeah, dude.
For real though. I'm looking through the monster manual, and is there no stats for like a human?
I
Like
have
peasant.
never looked at the monster.
Would it be a
Man.
peasant? Oh, sweet Jesus. I'm about to
Just
straight up
use
make up these stats, but
Yeah, just make him like a level 1 fighter.
Sure. I suppose we
We'll give him like second win.
Shit out.
That's about it, I think.
Okay.
Maybe give him a little bit more health because there's like fucking 6 of us.
I know, there's freaking 6 of you. Yeah, I get it.
And he's a chunky lad.
Yeah, you.
Definitely give him more help. I think we're probably gonna beat the fuck out of this dude.
Just
Okay.
fuck on these kids.
Hey, I found a page for commoners.
Ooh, that sounds good. Commoners? Let me grab that.
Yeah,
Actually.
it's page.
Man's gonna fight us over showing.
A little hobbit.
What page is that?
Hey, Riley, you know you can just look up the monster manual for 5e online.
Really?
Take this whole trip over boys.
Yes, Riley.
You can find it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, you can find it on D&D Beyond.
Hey, Riley, I'm sharing screen.
That's why I told us to use the site.
I just realized that sound was Riley flipping through the book, not constructing the Tonka tricks.
Your screen is literally so fuzzy though, David. I cannot see it. Like, I genuinely cannot. I do not see what page it is. Can you just tell me the page number?
Right here.
Just tell me the page number. I have the book open.
How would I just send you this link?
Yeah, you just look it up
Just tell me the
on
page.
D&D.
No, just Riley.
Well,
Just
I
open
don't know
the-
if your thing is the same as this, but it's 346.
Oh my God, Riley. Riley, part of us using D&D Beyond is so you can look at all of this on D&D.
Yeah, you can just type into the search like commoner, and then there's stats for it.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of different like subclasses for humans around here.
Chef, or really sensitive chef.
Or how do you look up
Gosh.
thickums?
I got it. I got it, guys. Don't worry. I'm a smart boy. Okay. Sounds good. So, as Duncan pulls down his pants and exposes his butt, Duncan, can you describe your butt for me real quick?
Okay.
What does everyone see?
Butt for him
You
real
have a
quick.
pair or an ab?
Oh, yes.
Well, if it didn't take
Alright.
long to look it
Riley,
up.
so you need a butt description?
You bet. You
Yeah.
betcha.
Alright, so it's a little, but it's a small butt, very hairy because I'm a hobbit.
Kind of
But it's not as fat as you'd think. I actually go on a lot of hikes and whatnot, so
Mm-hmm.
Guts.
Gotcha.
Now, is it firm from just being able to look at it, or do you have to touch it?
it's cute, you know what I mean? Like it's like very very grabbable, not that slappable. You know, it's not big
So
and
it's more
jiggly.
like
You know what I mean?
like a butt you would.
It's like
fit,
it's tight.
rather than
It's
okay.
All right.
it's a
So-
tight, nice little kind of hairy ball.
Wow, dude, you're probably turning the chef on. You better be careful.
Yeah, what you doing? What you doing
Alright.
all this ass on a fucking Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
double cheeked up?
Double cheeked up hobbit ass on this boat, bitch.
All right, Duncan. So,
Doing
Are
all
we in the
that
ocean?
ass.
Like what's going on here?
so Duncan, would you say how proportionally for your size is it?
Why are we spending so much time?
Like I
How
said,
big
are you, Duncan?
I'm like a little overweight, but my ass is small. It's not that big.
Whatever. I'm still giving him advantage. Okay,
It's
so I'm
nice.
gonna roll. Hold on. Let me roll. All right. Okay. Let's see
I
here.
mean, he's a hobbit with his pants down.
Gotcha,
Of course-
Duncan. What?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. You said you had a small ass, but it made it harder to hit.
Duncan,
It is.
what's your armor class?
I'll let
I
you
could
know.
look, but I'd rather he tell me because it's more immersive.
You should look because he doesn't have his character sheet pulled.
It's 12.
It's
I do
12.
have it pulled up.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
Get wrecked.
So,
Yeah. I just didn't know how to get to the description.
all right, Duncan, you're gonna go ahead and let's roll this dice. You're gonna go ahead and take 2 points of damage because the man, the cook here picks up his big foot and kind of kicks you right in your butt. And you slam down into the ground.
This is my hit points.
Yep. And you
I didn't get nothing about this.
He goes first.
okay?
It's combat.
That was the start of combat.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, I'm trying to make it a little more interactive than just next to next. Okay. So then, as Duncan falls to the ground, clearly being startled because he didn't expect to be kicked in the butt. Arco, you're the first one who happens to notice what's going on. So what do you do?
I give a deep sigh and say, I guess we're starting this already. And I will use Show Touch on
Jesus, bro. Hell yeah, dude.
And I'll go up to him and say, "You need to chill out, dude." As I just
how does this work? How does this work?
It's a cantrip, so it's at will. I can just cast it using one of my actions.
Okay.
It's a
so it is your attack because one attack per action. So
it's a verbal and a hand gesture that I have to do to cast it.
Gotcha.
It isn't it's an action.
That's a magic component.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't have to be next to him, but I don't want a lot of people to see this, so I will go next to him and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Yeah.
So you walk up behind him.
Take 1d8.
Okay. Do you want me to roll the d8, or do you?
No,
want
I
to
can't.
Okay.
Of necrotic damage, by the way.
That's fine.
I'm gonna make sure this dude can't be healed with that necrotic. Alright, rolling the d8. I rolled a 3.
Okay, gotcha. So as he touches him, you see almost like someone zapped him with a taser. He kind of jumps and throws his back almost out as his hands kind of fly into the air.
Dude, just chill out.
Okay. And then as this happens, David is the next one to kind of notice it, kind of startled by the cook's clear surprise to being touched with death, I guess. So, David, what do you want to do?
We're just about to murder a chef.
Yeah, we're gonna murder the chef.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, can I shoot him with my fucking crossbow?
You can. Yeah. So you're gonna take. You're gonna go ahead and roll a d20, please.
Roll a d20?
Yep. Roll d20.
Yeah.
And you get +1. And you get +1 to that. Or +2, actually. You're using a crossbow?
Yeah.
So what'd you
I
get?
got an 11, so +2, that's 13.
Yep, that'll hit. Yep. So go ahead and roll for damage. It'll be 1d8.
1d8?
Yep.
I got an 8.
Okay. So, David, you go ahead and after seeing the man fly, spread his arms out like as if he was accepting a present from above him, you very easily are able to just kind of, not even having to get up off of the table. You just kind of point your crossbow at him, and you shoot a bolt, and it flies directly through his skull and explodes. Essentially rips it in half.
Playing my cards.
Oh!
By the God!
Oh, Jesus!
I puke.
Yeah.
My guy instantly pukes. I just throw up everywhere. I've never seen that
Murder
before.
the chef.
Oh god.
This
While we wrap about it, we're pretty
This is
soft.
very
I'm throwing up everywhere.
Can I make a perception check to see what the rest of the
This
room
is
is
awful.
doing?
Go ahead and make the roll.
I'm gonna stand up,
Yeah, Arco, make a perception roll.
Trying to gauge.
I rolled a plus. What's my +2? I rolled a.
Do that? Why?
Sorry, what?
I start trying to
rolled
roll
a
that together.
A 10.
Well, 8 + 2, so 10.
Sure, gotcha. So, actually, I shouldn't have even had you bother roll. I should have just made you use your passive, but that's fine.
My passive is 12.
Oh, that's equally fine. So, you do happen to notice at the last second, unfortunately, we are still in initiative, guys. The combat is not over. You notice that 2 other chefs happen to be walking out from behind the counter.
Oh,
each
God.
of them rolling up their sleeves.
No more violence, please.
You see them roll up their sleeves and kind of walk out from behind the counter, and they're running, clearly angry. They both each have mallets in their hands, as if they were just recently beating the stew.
Can I see the exploded head of the head chef?
Who are they running at, though, specifically?
They are. I'm gonna roll right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Because are they gonna roll towards the guy who just said chill out, or are they gonna run at the guy who just killed their friend?
We're gonna roll at the biggest vagina, which is you.
They are actually going to be rolling as they move up. They're split up. There's two of them, and they each are flanking the table. One of them makes it to you, Arco, first, and they're going to just try and hit you, and he's going to try and hit you with the mallet. So he's going to roll.
It's gonna like KO me.
He rolled a 19. What's your AC?
Yeah, dude, I don't have any armor class.
All right.
That's gonna fucking hit me.
All right.
I don't have any armor.
Let me roll damage. You take 1 damage.
Well, there goes about almost half of my HP.
Oh my god, chill out. Quit your bitching.
You literally do this every
No.
campaign we start. You go,
Hey,
oh my god, I've been
I'm allowed to be upset that I'm getting hit. I don't know the rule that says I can't be upset that I'm getting hit.
Alright.
That's 1 damage.
And no, that's a lot of hell. Possibly hurt.
Who's up next?
All right. So as this happens, the second chef actually goes up, and he's going to be going ahead and making a swing at David, the one who actually murdered. And you can tell he's enraged, so he will get advantage for this roll. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What's your AC, David? 18. Wow. So
That's because you gave him
holy crap. Okay, so
It's because you gave him weightless chainmail.
Okay.
Because he had armor class of 18, Riley.
whoops. Oh well. So he takes his mallet, and you hear a little ting. Actually, you watch because he was so enraged that you murdered the chef that he takes the mallet and it shatters on the chainmail. Okay, now it is going to. Now, finally.
Can I react or smack him with my mace?
I need you to be really, really quiet.
Do you have a feat that lets you do that?
What the fuck's a feat?
It's a feat that lets you do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't just straight up do a reaction.
You
Yeah,
have to move out of your range.
I'm going in an order, yeah. So unless you have a feat. Okay.
No one has a feat at level 1 that
Right.
lets you do that.
Anyway, so after seeing both of this happen, Duncan, you finally realize, after being slammed onto the ground, like, whoa, you're kind of rubbing your butt, and you can see these two other chefs now swinging, these two other chefs swinging at the other guys. So what do you do?
Right. Hey, Marley. So I have a spell called Vicious Mockery. Do you know? Can you like?
You just insult them.
It says 1d4 effect. I don't.
I'll do the rest of 1d4 damage.
So for this one, you pretty much. Let me see, Vicious Mockery.
You just make fun of him. You deal 1d4 damage, give him like disadvantage or
Yeah. So what do you say?
Alright, this is what I say.
And which one are you targeting? One at Arco or the one at David?
What?
Who are you insulting? The chef that's attacking Arco or the chef that's attacking David?
Arco.
Okay. Go for it. What do you say? Duncan, what do you?
Name's Little Frodo. I like to say, come all the way on this boat. Hey, came here with my boy, Big Baby, or Little Baby.
Big baby.
Big Baby. We're gonna fuck shit up. I don't know, maybe. Look at your buddy. He's a clown. His brain's all over the fucking ground.
Like spaghetti.
Okay, so yeah.
Suck my dick. I rolled a 1.
Okay, so
Classic.
he kind of like looks over, and you can tell that he's just a little heartbroken at how fucking over the top that insult was. And he takes 1 damage. Yeah. So now, Dalton, you've clearly been sitting there watching all this commotion, and you finally decide, you know what, you need to do something about this. So what do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and take my pipe. I'm gonna shout out, I do not believe this fight is necessary. I'm trying non-lethally
Okay.
hit the the guy attacking Argo.
Non-lethally. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
So like I
Everyone
want to do
coming
non-lethal damage.
Gotcha. No health point loss. So, are you trying to grapple him or what?
That's not no. Okay, so the way that works is that they still take health point damage, but if they were to drop under health point with non-lethal, they are knocked unconscious instead of being killed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
This is still
they
the same
still
attack.
take damage.
Okay, sure. So, what are you gonna use? How are you
use my
attacking?
pike.
Gotcha. Let's go ahead and make that roll.
Did 9 hit?
You need to add 3 to that. Remember.
I did.
So, then no, you actually do miss.
Nice.
You
Cool. That's
you
my
say
turn.
this awesome speech, and then you try and swing with your pike, and the guy kind of just like takes a step backwards as your pike hits the ground.
Necessary was an awesome speech.
Shut up. That's what happens. All right, and then Evan, you also are finally aware of what's going on, and you decide to
Holy
do
shit.
something because you were so engrossed in that card game.
I swear Christ, you can be so loud.
If I grapple, I can't make it. What's grappling, right? So like, grapple is just to oppose my checks or strength checks to just see who holds one another.
Yeah.
No. If you fail, nothing happens. But if you succeed, then he's restrained.
Okay. But it says I have to roll another grapple check. Oh, another grapple check to pin. I got it. Okay. I'm close enough to attack, right?
Yeah. You're all sitting at the same
So-
table. They're really close.
All right.
No issue about that.
I'll snarl and say, "This is the second course," and then I'll
Oh God.
I'll attack him with my short sword.
Wait. Which one are you attacking? I need to know.
Oh,
The one at
where are they?
Arco or the one going after David? They're both one on each side of the table.
I'll attack the one going
I
after
like
Arco.
After Argo.
Oh hell yeah. Everyone was
Um,
coming in to support me. I feel so loved.
Because didn't I dome that dude in the fucking head?
You did. The other one.
Yeah, the other
there
one.
was 2 at you.
There's 2 more.
There's 2 more that popped up.
got okay. All right, never mind. Got you.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
so
why the
then
others showed up, because you
I-
insta-killed him with a fucking crossbow.
Basically.
So
the
then I
GM
roll to hit, right?
Yeah, you're gonna... Or
What do I
he's
roll
grappling.
to hit?
a D20.
No, I'm not rolling a hit.
You're attacking him.
Are you
I mean,
attacking him
what's,
or
like-
grappling him?
I'm attacking him
Gotcha. Okay,
And
great.
roll-
with my short sword.
With your short
I'm
sword.
gonna start, with one of my short swords.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and roll a d20.
Yeah.
So once you do it, add
Oof.
5 to the total.
That's it.
+5 to hit.
He has plus 5 to hit, yeah.
Where is that?
What is his +5? Are you looking at saving?
Yeah.
Am I looking at the wrong character?
Are you looking
Run
at
through-
saving?
No, I'm looking at under actions, hit / DC, right? Is that right? Under short sword, +5. Am I wrong? I mean, maybe I'm reading it wrong, but it clearly says
short
+5.
sword, arch.
Oh, I have a +5 to hit with that show touch, but
Yeah, hit +5 for DC.
God,
So
okay.
Damn.
So
wait, what are you? I have a plus.
+5 to your D20 roll.
Oh yeah, so that's 8.
You leap at the guy, but unfortunately, because your poor little dog paws aren't quite used to being on a ship, they slide across the room, and you fly to one end of the ship, kind of slamming into the wall a bit, because you're just so eager to eat some more food.
That's
All right. Well,
actually.
so I have 2 weapon fighting, so I'm gonna swing with my other short sword.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
So you run it behind and you swing again.
Yeah. Holy shit! I get.
with the bonus,
Or sorry, yeah, with the bonus. 7 with the bonus.
What is it with the bonus? I'm sorry, you cut out.
7.
7.
Evan
17?
just slides into the
So
other
I
wall.
slide to the other side.
Yep, you so mad that you rush back over to the other side, and you instead of like hitting the wall, you catch yourself with him as your knife stabs inside of him. So go ahead and roll your damage. So it'll be 1d6 plus 3.
Wait, a
Wait,
7
how
hit?
How does a 7 hit?
Oh, I thought it
when
was
an 8
17.
doesn't?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 17.
No.
I apologize. Yeah, you slammed straight into the wall on the other side of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I super apologize. I totally thought you said
No,
17.
you're good. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Gotcha. So, let's see. After that. Okay, so Arco, your turn again.
Okay. Taking that little bit of extra, 1 point of damage that I ended up taking. I'm like, if I like turn it away, can I like look at both
I didn't
of those?
Stop. I got skipped.
Oh, you did?
Did you?
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, fuck, you did get skipped. I didn't even remember to write you down. Yeah, Dylan, you rolled last anyway, so you're fine. Dylan, your turn.
Okay. Alright. I'm still in a panic because I've never seen this before. I'm just freaking the fuck out. And I look at the guy next to David and I'm gonna cast sleep.
How does it does he just do it instantly or not?
I roll 5d8. If it's more than the number of hit points, then he goes to sleep.
No, it's everyone in an area.
It's just,
Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. That sounds more fun.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
do you know how many people are in this ship right now?
You can target like enemies, or is it all?
What does it say?
This spell sends creatures into a magical summer. Roll 5d8 hit. This spell can affect, so I get to choose. Yeah, it can affect.
Oh, you can choose. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Did you want?
So I'm gonna pick both the chefs.
Gotcha. Both the chefs.
Okay.
And you roll how much?
5d8.
Fuck.
So I'm gonna start.
You
I'm gonna
get
start
them.
rolling.
You get them both. You get them both.
So if I'm looking,
you're rolling 5 dice.
So they both fall asleep.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
You're rolling 5 dice. You
All
got
right.
it. Yeah.
And then I dry heave again because all this violence is freaking me the fuck out.
Gotcha. So they're
if
asleep.
I'm on the other side
two
of the
chefs?
ship, how far away am I from the
Not
ship?
that far. So
Okay.
you like imagine you know how like a boat is like from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's really narrow, right? And then
Yeah, no, it's a boat.
You're
I'm
not
just curious.
flying that far away, really. There's like a table in the center, and then there's people sleeping on each side of the rows, which have now woken up, by the way. The people
Wait.
have clearly woken up from seeing all this
So
horrible.
are the chefs out? Or is
They're sleeping.
What was his role that
It literally doesn't matter what he rolls.
it does because how much health does the shot?
5.
I say they have less than 8 because I fucking domed a dude. So
Because what the sleep spell does is that yes, it affects multiple people, but say if it like you rolled a 10 and they have an HP of 8, you'll use 8 of that 10 that you rolled to put that 1 to sleep, and then whatever you have left is what you're trying to do.
Alright, I'll roll.
Fine. Okay, fine. He has to roll.
Plus 8. That's already 15 on 2 rolls.
15,
well, there
you got
go.
it. Yeah.
You did
20.
it. Yeah.
With 5 dice alone, you couldn't get lower than the minimum health, so it's fine. That's why I just gave it to you, because it was impossible for you to fail.
Oh, I didn't even see where it says the dice roll. That's why I was just curious.
They're both out like a light.
Yeah, they just pretty much. So like they're about to do more swinging, and then they instantly like. Is someone peeing? Who's peeing? Bro, this is on stream. What are you doing?
They can't see me peeing, dude.
They can hear
Put this on Twitch.
Check your messenger when you have a chance.
My character pees in game on the side of the ship.
I want to go up to.
He's a wolf. Let him eat. You can't control him.
I want to go up to Big Baby and like, clap him on
Just
the
correction, wolf man.
Slap a big baby on the shoulder.
I'm on the shoulder and being like, quick thinking, good job.
Yeah. Oh god.
I see this is your first, well, what's to say, dance with death.
Chest.
Dylan, I'm gonna send you a message real.
Okay.
Alright, so the 2 chefs are asleep. So that pretty much ends combat. Everyone in the ship is now completely startled as they've now just watched a chef, the head chef, get his brains exploded all over the ship, and the other 2 chefs have instantly fallen asleep.
I think we should get the captain.
I think we should throw the dead chef out overboard.
I
agree with that
I
statement.
think
Hey, Riley, how big is the ship and how much crew does it have?
Well, you guys aren't quite sure how much crew, because everyone looks kind of shittily the same, but you do know that the ship is about a galleon size.
Okay, now time to Google how big is a gallon.
Yeah, for real.
Like a ship with 3 masts.
Damn big.
It's pretty big,
Pretty
dude.
damn
You're in a
big.
pretty big fucking ship.
Alright.
Essentially,
lot
it is
of us.
500
There's
tons.
quite a few of us. We're all armed and
60
loaded.
feet.
I think it is imperative that we get the captain and explain that this is self-defense.
Or we take over this whole damn thing.
I'm gonna just go back to my
I still want to fight more.
Riley.
Frodo, you're
We can do it. We take the captain hostage.
Hey, boys, real quick. I think we picked a bad fight because a typical crew is 200 to 400 men for a gallon.
Holy shit! Never mind. Let's go Dalton strategy.
I think we should hide this bomb.
There's no way to conspicuously move this body.
Alright,
Then we just leave it here.
some
We leave
bleach.
the body here.
No, we don't leave the body here.
Are there any
A
portholes?
few of
Any
us
of you guys-
go to the captain and explain the situation.
Are there any portholes?
Alright, no.
Yeah, but they're closed. They're clearly locked down
No.
because they're below. Because the seas are pretty rough.
The only caster is Arco.
What?
Arco, do some magic on this.
To do what? He's gonna magic the body away? You got Bippity Boppity Bruno more body in there somewhere, Arco?
Yeah, I can't do that.
That was worth a shot.
You can press the digitation on.
Guys, I have a solution. Alright. I use disguise stealth to make myself look like a crew member. I arrest some random peasant over there for this crime.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone, no, you're fine. You're fine. Because everyone
I
else
do
is
not
asleep.
believe in the punishment of a rent. We are just likely on the laws of the sea. Things like this happen.
Oh wait. Okay, just keep in mind,
I
guys.
read in books that this is what happens.
We kill the chef, guys. That's like a #1 position, like popularity.
Well, can we make it look like the chefs murdered one another? We'll just move them to
You
the
are
kitchen.
very, very loud.
Everyone in this room is asleep.
Hey,
No, there's not. No, there's not.
so, quick
Oh.
thing.
Alright,
right?
so within the room, just so you know, while all of you guys have been shouting pretty loudly now, trying to figure out what to do with these people, a couple of the people who were awoken from all the horrible murdering have now gone upstairs to the top of the ship.
I'm just gonna go.
So,
I'm leaving.
can I real quick, right? So, if I use, my cantrip from one of my racial traits, right?
Yeah.
Call of the Wave.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I can do, is create water, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. So what if I surround it with water, change the color and opacity of it, and I freeze it?
What?
Fuck?
So
You
it's
can
like-
do all that?
I'd love to know what this is planning to accomplish.
You can freeze it in a giant block of ice?
Yeah.
What's the plan? To wake up in 1,000 years and we have the technology?
Oh wait, never mind. The water unfreezes.
Are we gonna make it look like a giant ice block it fell on his head?
Fell on his head!
We could do that. I could drop an ice block on his head.
Go for it. Just make whatever roll. What rolls does he need to
Everyone
do?
saw you shoot with a crossbow bolt.
How's this work?
I don't know. It just says the shape water cantrip. You can cast, create, or destroy water once per long rest. It says con is your spellcasting ability.
Oh, so I probably said I set a difficulty, and then you will do the roll.
So I have a 15 for Constitution.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. What's your bonus? Your bonus for con is 2.
Oh, +2.
Yeah. So I'm gonna set a difficulty right now, and then I'm gonna give. Well, what are you gonna do to how? Tell me how you would do this. How would you go about actually making the ice block?
I have already left, and I'm going to go tell the guy about what happened. Just letting you know.
Without the ice block plan being told?
Yeah, no, I left. This couldn't happen.
Damn, we really got snitch niggas. I could go and fucking walk up with him.
Wait, so is he making the ice or not? I'm confused.
No.
No. All right. So David and Dalton go up to the top of the ship.
I'm going with Dalton.
All right.
Are we all going?
Are you all going up?
Let's start a mutiny, boys. Let's kill the captain.
Hey, okay, yeah. Actually, you know what? Me and Little Frodo, we'll handle the body.
Oh, it's so gross. Yeah, I'll hold it down.
Me and Evan, your boy, have already left a little while ago.
Okay.
Wait.
Hey, Riley.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any semi-empty barrels around?
Oh yeah, sure. Behind the kitchen and stuff. There's all kinds of
Okay,
barrels.
I'm gonna pick up the sleeping guys and lock them in the barrels. Like I'm gonna nail them down.
Dude, those how you do know that those? Okay, so actually, those barrels are not like completely empty. They're filled with like fish and stuff for the
I will dump the barrels.
I need you to, Dylan. I need
I am
you,
back.
Dylan. I need you to go ahead and make a
I'm
perception roll.
strong.
Please,
I'm strong.
Dylan, make a perception roll.
Perception.
Yeah, perception. Tell me what you got.
20 or 17. 17.
Well, yeah. No one notices the sounds of you pouring out the rations for the ship as you plunk their bodies inside.
And then I nail it.
Please roll strength.
The dead guy. I can't touch the dead guy.
Okay.
That's just
Please roll strength on how to see how good of a job you do at sealing the barrel.
Well, that's unfortunate because I rolled a 8.
-1. It's gonna be 7. So yeah, you get like 1 nail in.
Why is it -1?
Because your strength is -1.
My strength is +3.
Am I looking at the wrong character? Fuck. I thought I was.
Bigger.
Oh wait, shit. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, +3. You got 10. Okay, you get a good couple of nails in, but it's clearly not supposed to have nails in it. Yeah, it's not a barrel that had nails in it, so...
Nail barrels all the time. You're supposed to nail them shut. You see?
No, like they used to have like long metal bars that clasped over them, but you've decided to just nail them.
Long metal bars.
Well, they're gone.
Like
They're thrown away before they left. Yeah, like metal bands. I don't know how to describe it.
I am a barrel.
Like clamps. Anyway, so while Dylan does that, and now at this point, the sleeping chefs are hidden from view, and then now there's just the head cook who's dead with his brains completely like.
I can't touch that. Well, Frodo, you're gonna have to deal with the dead or wolf man or blue man.
So
Yeah, I'll do it.
So who's up at the top of the ship? Who went up? Dalton?
Me and boy.
I started heading that way up too because I was gone when they started walking. But yeah.
Okay, so we got Dalton, Arco, and who? David?
Me.
Evan.
Oh, Evan. So you guys go up to the top of the ship, and you can see a couple of the people who were sleeping down below are banging on the captain's door, his area.
I'm just gonna walk up like just normally, and then like try and like get past him. Excuse me, I would like to speak to the captain.
Okay, you kind of do so easily because they're clearly starving and poor. They have no strength at all to best you, so you just push your way through.
Is the door locked?
Yeah, it's clearly kind of like not locked, but like it's like been. Like if someone put a bar up to hold the door shut because there's no
So did these
lock on.
guys that are up here with us witness what just happened?
The guys who are up above who are banging on the captain's door, there's like 3 or 4 of them. All they could see was that you guys were standing and that there was 2 sleeping chefs and a dead head cook.
All right, I'm gonna. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna explain to these fellas right before us that you guys, what you basically saw was a fight that we interrupted between the chefs. So, like, they were arguing. We came across one of these chefs that was lying unconscious on the floor. These 2 other chefs were arguing, and we kind of just tried to smooth things out. We'll talk to the captain. No need for you guys really worry about it.
All right. Since I kind of like the way you describe that, why don't you roll with advantage on your deception? Yep.
Sweet. That's a +4.
Yep.
And advantage. Okay.
Yeah, I expect it to be high. They shouldn't be too high for you. But
that was a shitty first roll.
Great.
That was also a shitty second.
What'd you get? After the +4.
After the +4, a 7 with the advantage.
Okay, so they kind of look at each other, and they look at you, and they're kind of like, Then why was they're like, if you did such a good job of stopping it, how come the head chef is dead?
And in a very stern tone, trying to be intimidating, I'm gonna be like, because we didn't get there quick enough. Now fuck off.
When we tried to interrupt the fight, it turned violent against us and was used.
Okay, so you're gonna, Arco, since you started it, you're gonna roll intimidation with advantage because Dalton helped you.
Okay. I also have a +4 to intimidation. Aha.
No, you don't. You have a +2.
Oh fuck. Oh, good thing it was with advantage.
Yep, it is with advantage because Dalton helped.
Okay. +4, 15.
Great. So they're kind of clearly more scared, and they kind of back up and give space for the door, just enough so that way. Dalton, can you make a strength check?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna break the door?
That is going to be a 22.
Yeah. You take your pike. You kind of put it in the door, and you essentially use it as like a crowbar and pry the whole door open off of its hinges.
I guess privacy isn't a thing.
Yeah, you really destroy that door. You got it open.
Speak with the captain.
You kind of you kind of march in.
I am the captain now.
Look at me. I got to know.
And the captain kind of wakes up, and you can see his son was like sleeping next to him, and the son also gets, looks at you.
Oh, look at this Tom Brady looking ass bitch.
Oh god.
The captain.
Oh.
What?
Oh god, Tom Brady.
Anyway, so the captain kind of like the captain quickly.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna do a hot box from a Palisade with Tobes and Bennett.
Actually, before I
trusting that you can come.
So the captain kind of sits up on his cot, and he looks at you and says, "What do you want? Why'd you break down my door?"
We have grave news. A member of your crew is dead. I believe him to be one of your chefs.
He kind of like gets up and he's like, "How could this possibly happen?" And he's kind of like really angry now. You can see
the chefs were arguing with one another. I say over, Zachariah's shoulder.
And he's kind of like,
the chefs were in an argument, and when we tried to break it up, it became violent. And in the unfortunate ensuing melee, it seems that the chef in question died, and the other two were then incapacitated.
He kind of like, the captain immediately grabs, the captain like walks over to his coat rack and pulls down a belt with a with a cutlass and kind of puts it on, and then he says, "Lead me to this."
We still gotta scoop up the dead body. What do we do with that?
Right? What was this happening while you were busy hiding the bodies? This is
we hit two guys in the barrel.
You hit the
We hit two of them. It was a breakdown of communication.
Okay. I'm gonna lead the captain down the stairs, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna like walk towards the thing, and here's where we can find the three.
I'm just gonna lean on one of the barrels and just like
Okay, so very simply, I'm going to try my best to describe everything that happens. So, as Dylan was finally nailing down the last nail to the barrel, that's when Dalton and Arca walk down with the chef leading, and Evan.
And me. I'm just quietly in the room.
That's fine. and all four of you equally look completely stunned to find only the dead head chef, and Duncan, still with pants down, sitting at the table.
Why's my pants empty now?
You never pulled them up.
Do I have to say that?
And Duncan, you get the first action.
Duncan, you get the first action. Bro, why couldn't I have the action to pull up my pants this whole fucking 2 hours we've been doing shit?
It's actually been maybe 10 seconds. This was a really quick combat. It hasn't taken
You just set me up right there.
I know. Deal with it.
Okay, this is what's gonna happen.
I'm trying to make it funny. Relax. Okay.
I'm gonna be like, shit, sorry, I have Zabra Ash with this.
Dope. He totally buys it because he's so stunned. and you're good.
I
So-
am not responsible for the halfling nudity.
And the captain kind of looks at you and he's like, "Why would I think you're associated with him?" And then then walks over to the body, and the captain kind of looks at the head cook, and kind of looks at the and looks at the head of the chef, and then he reaches down and pulls out a crossbow bolt, and he says, "Who did this?" And he kind of looks around the room.
Does he see?
I started scratching my neck and looking in the direction.
As I jumped into the brawl, and in the ensuing melee, I only noticed the death, but not the culprit.
And he kind of looks around, and he says, "I want everyone to lay their arms on the table. I want to find out who owned the crossbow that killed my
I
chef."
set my arms on the table.
I just laid down completely on the table.
Shit!
I show him my I guess I have a hammer which could be used as a weapon, my two-hand axe, my pike, and my short sword.
How do you have that many fucking weapons?
Well, I got
David
two
is
throwing
carrying,
axes.
dude. Do you not
hammer's
know how
like-
much David is carrying right now? He's got a fucking
No.
empty chest off.
David has 120 pounds of gear. Oh my god.
David,
No,
what do you do?
136 pounds. David has 136 pounds.
How can you just
David, what do you do?
He has an empty wooden chest.
Were any of those windows open?
No.
No? Alright.
Okay, sir. Oh my god, look at that! And I point over the edge. It's the culprit!
Okay.
Where's he pointing?
Where is he pointing? Where are you pointing? What are you talking about?
I'm just away from David.
Alright, so
Yo,
no
Ray,
one
is it only
points,
the
I know I
captain that's
open
here?
the latch and I jump out the window.
I'm sorry, what?
David,
Dude,
not
David,
to
we're at
keep up
sea.
with us.
We're at sea!
I
Just
are you-
throw the crossbow!
But you can't swim as fast as a ship can sail.
Alright,
Throw the crossbow.
out the window. God damn it.
You should have dished at the beginning.
Okay, so from my knowledge of what's going on, as far as I can piece this together, is it Dylan, I believe, who said to come over here? So the captain marches over.
I
No,
pointed.
Dylan pointed in the opposite direction of David.
Which is towards him. Okay.
And David, in this ensuing matter, decided to throw his crossbow, just the crossbow, out a porthole.
Okay. So
Just the crossbow, though.
here's the thing.
How big are the portholes?
Well, here's the thing. As I said previously, the portholes. I told you this before. I'll say it again. The portholes have been locked shut because of the rough seas.
He just throws it and bounces off.
Yeah. So the crossbow. So as the captain is walking away from David, David takes out his crossbow, throws it at the window. It bounces off the crossbow, lands in the middle of the room near the table. The captain turns and looks at it, and then looks around at all of you because he didn't actually see who threw the crossbow.
I point to the dead chef. I point to the dead chef.
I'm pointing to the dead chef as well.
He just
He must have shot himself.
Suicide, that's rough.
That's brutal.
So the captain kind of looks at this. I need all of you to roll a deception, please.
All of us? Okay.
All of you.
All of us?
All of you.
Yeah, that's
right?
Everyone who's participating in the deception.
Wouldn't it just be me and Lamar?
I got a 21.
Wasn't this just between me and
It's just me and David.
Oh,
though,
just
right?
I guess it's just you
Well,
and Dave.
no,
So
because I
want
played
everyone
a dead body.
I want everyone to roll a deception, please.
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
It was 13.
Sorry, what?
I rolled a 13.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
I got a 7.
David got a 9.
Got 11.
David got a 9. Who's the lowest?
Yeah.
9.
The lowest was a 7, I think.
Who got the 7?
Who got low rolls?
I need the low roll.
I got an 11.
I got a 19.
11 as well.
Oh, you got a 19, David?
I got
a
Dylan got a 9. Dylan got a 9.
Dylan got the 9?
I got yeah, but I with my bonus I got a 13.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
so add your bonus.
Add your
Yeah,
bonus.
I did, so I got 13.
So who has the lowest roll?
Then it's Dalton.
Dalton. Okay.
I have 11 as well.
Dalton and Duncan.
Together?
Yes.
Okay, I need Dalton and Duncan to re-roll, please.
Okay.
Just re-roll that.
Who said the better shitty lie?
Jesus. Duncan got a 2.
I got a 4 actually.
Total of 15.
Okay.
And I will be like, you have caught me. I do know the answer.
Wait, sorry, what? Are you saying this before I tell you what happens?
No, I'm
just
joking.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So he looks at the crossbow and sees that it's conveniently right behind where Duncan is sitting after having just suspiciously pulled up his pants. And the chef kind of walks over to Duncan and says, and he looks at Duncan holding the crossbow and says, "You think this could fit in there?" And he kind of looks at all of you to see if his suspicions are true. That Duncan yeah.
I don't think a crossbow can fit in his ass.
No, mind you, I got a hobbit ass too.
No, I know.
It's not
The captain's clearly distraught and distressed. He's not thinking rationally.
His best chef was just murdered.
Little Frodo better fall down, I guess.
He was just trying to get an unruly passenger to pull his pants back up.
Right.
For it.
Do I have an action or something?
Yes,
Like,
you do. Yeah.
Okay, are we alone with this guy?
Wait, are you what?
Are we alone with this?
No,
captain?
you're in a room with everyone else and a bunch of people who are now awake from hearing the captain
Are
shouting
there any
about this.
guards or members of the crew though?
No, this is where no, there's no like guards or anything
Oh.
like that. There's a bunch of witnesses. Though.
We can murder
Is that what
a
you're
bunch of witnesses.
I'm just saying. There's like roughly probably about 100 people who are now awake and watching all this commotion.
Watching?
Who are watching, yeah. But the chef came on his own.
People walk downstairs to look at us.
No, we're in the peasant sleeping area. So there's a shit ton of people like passing.
Oh.
And there's just the captain is the only crew member here.
Well, there were the
the only
chefs
one
down
to fight.
here. Well, the chefs were down here, but you guys dealt with that.
Wait, Riley. No other people of authority around there.
No. Because the crew's sleeping also. Their deck below this deck. Sleeping also. It's like night. It's like middle of the night.
Yeah.
That's why you woke the captain up from sleeping.
His boy didn't come with us?
Actually, shit, you're right. Fuck, I forgot about the little boy. Alright, his little son is also at the top of the stairs, just watching.
It's the captain and his son.
How close is the captain to me?
To you? Oh, he's like right up next to your butt. He's like, because he's trying to compare and see if the crossbow could fit in your butt.
Alright, and I pull out my rapier and stab him through the
Oh!
eye.
Dude, you're murdering the captain right in front of his kid. And in front of
And
of 100 witnesses.
I'm from the bad part of the Shire, dude.
From the streets. South Shire.
Duncan, are you sure you want to do this? I'm just asking you for sure. Are you doing this? I didn't know for sure. From
I'm gonna ask you for sure, Riley. Is he the only person of authority there?
Well, obviously the little kid would notice, and it'd be obvious if the captain died. It was
It's his son.
Yeah.
It's like 7-year-old son.
Hold up. Riley,
Yeah.
you said it's his son?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's his son.
Like a 7-year-old boy.
I may be older, but I still got
a person of authority. Though.
No, but he knows guards on the ship, obviously, if he's the captain.
Also, Lil Frodo does have some morals.
Never mind. I'm about to do this to this
Hey,
little
okay,
boy.
if you kill the captain, I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
Our cleric said that, keep in mind.
I'm probably
Cleric.
unlikely to join in the murdering of children, to be honest, boys.
Honestly, my guy's probably gonna have a panic attack if this happens.
Are you guys seriously about to slaughter
My
everyone in this fucking
character
room?
would not support the murdering of children.
Oh, you're morally.
Look, Duncan.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, Riley.
Duncan, ultimately it's your choice, and I'm not going to stop you if you'd like to stab the captain. I just want you to have all the information.
I am going.
We got
I have a spell called Message. You know what it does?
No.
It's like a communication.
He lets you message other people up to 25 words. It's 25 words. You gotta speak to one other person. That's
I'm
300.
gonna try to persuade this captain, dude.
Okay, sounds good. Let's have you persuade him. you're gonna go ahead.
What are you gonna say?
What do you say?
Yourself?
Dude, just try to fit the crossbow in your ass. It won't fit. Like,
I'm gonna say, sir, I was just inspecting my
Asshole.
rash. Would you like to see it? Obviously, this crossbow has nothing to do with my rash or my asshole because I'm a little hobbit with a little hobbit asshole. This is a mighty big crossbow.
Roll with
Want me to roll?
advantage.
Actually, David, what kind of was it? A light cross?
roll again.
I got a 7.
Roll again. If you get higher, it's a better number. You got advantage, so you roll twice and take the high number.
I got a 17.
Plus your
Plus 2, 19.
He believes you, and then he gets up and he says, "Yes, I'm sorry, small one. I seem to have been thinking a bit irrationally as I just watched my best friend who I've known since I was young.
You know,
As I just saw."
You know, Mr. Captain, I think the perpetrator with that crossbow was actually, and I point to a random citizen in the crowd. I think it was that guy right there.
I concur.
So
Wait. How long has it been?
sorry?
How long has it been since the fight? Now.
Maybe like 15 minutes.
Okay, so the guys in the barrel woke up, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
For sure.
God.
Yeah. They definitely have woken up for sure.
Nice job for not killing them and letting them stay alive.
Hey, it's pretty cramped. It's pretty cramped. They probably can't move much.
No, but I'm sure they can shout.
Plus, I'm leaning on a barrel.
Okay.
Also, they will point out who did the murdering if you don't.
Well, luckily it's in the back, so it's far away. Maybe it won't hear.
So they wake up, I guess, and they suddenly realize that they've woken up trapped inside of a barrel, and they're also surrounded by the food that they're meant to serve to the peasants. So obviously, I'm gonna roll to see if they're going.
You remember that I shoved fish in their mouths?
They did. You didn't say that when you did put them in. So
You must have not heard me.
I know for sure you did.
Said it.
Okay, so you, I mean, how do I want to describe this? You see that the barrels are starting to shake a bit as you can hear the light pounding on the wood.
I
and muted
tipped one
screams.
over with my foot.
Okay, I need you to roll a strength check with the bear. Stop. Roll a strength check.
What happened to my whole discussion about the citizen dude, by the way?
16.
16.
I wanna.
With strength?
Yes.
Yeah, as you push it over, that is, unfortunately, 16 is higher than 10, so the nails that you nailed in break, and the chef rolls out of the barrel.
I wanna like clasp the captain on the shoulder and kind of like turn him off to the side and like say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, all this pointless pointing to other people. It was a strange and dangerous melee on boats, you know, on voyages, as I'm sure you can come to attest. Many people find enemies. People that they get into little spats about where they're sleeping, where to do things, and that. Wouldn't it be best to try and find the code when you can know when it's best when the ship itself is not in danger of causing uproar, strange events.
He kind of looks at you and says, "Perhaps." And then he looks back to Arco and says, "Which peasant was it again that you were noting?"
I point to one that looks, like he doesn't really got a lot of friends in this boat. Like he's just traveling to make a new life for himself. Pick himself back up from like a harsh, old life, and I single him out and say,
To the black guy.
Arco?
Wow.
I need you to flip a coin.
Flip a coin?
Do you have a coin? Can you flip a coin? Please flip a coin.
I do.
Tell me what you get.
Jesus.
That's
Why
my
are you
jar.
flipping like 7 coins?
It's just one coin.
I know.
Flipping all
here,
the
I'll flip a
coins.
penny. Head,
This would be 47 heads.
okay, I flipped it too far away, and I don't want to get stand up. Okay, let me get a new quarter. It's a head.
Great. Perfect. So, the person you're pointing at looks, they that you happen to be pointing at, because you just kind of pointed at someone, that looked like they were a loner, was a sad, old-looking man who looks very frail, and he kind of looks at you and says, "Liar!" as he trying to reach out some words.
I want to
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
tighten my grip on the captain and say, as you see, when in a situation like this, these random accusations just breed even more problems. It was a confusing melee. Hard to say who might have done it.
By the way, Riley, just to deal with the chef that fell the barrel, I'm gonna hit him as hard as I fucking can in the head. Try to knock him out.
How hard are you hitting him in the head? Are you going to use your fist or?
No, I'm just gonna pick up a bowl or something, or a pan. I have a 5-pound iron pan. I'm gonna hit him with that. That'll knock him out.
Oh God.
Okay.
Riley,
Roll.
Just let me get him back.
you check your messages.
No, he's out of the board.
Dylan, check your messages.
Riley,
Yeah.
Oh, Riley.
Riley, can you check your message?
On Discord.
Alright, yeah, just let Dalton do his thing. If the chef ever starts to yell, I'll hit him. I won't hit him right now. But if he says anything, I'll hit him.
Hold on.
Yeah, just hold your action.
There you go. I have a pan ready though.
Let me check that for you, David.
Because I googled it and it says it's kind of at the team's discretion.
Let me see. Is it guidance? Or no, this one.
For the spell?
Oh wait, no, I see it.
Oh, so Riley, can you look at something in the eyes?
I guess you could. So Dylan, can you please roll strength for me? Tell me what you get.
I'm not gonna hit him. I'm just waiting. In case he says something, I will. Let Dalton keep working his magic. Make it very clear that I will.
Okay, so David, you can go ahead and just cast it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna message you who I'm casting it on.
Gotcha. And tell me what you want to happen. Just 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so how do you go about casting this spell, David? What do you do something with your fingers? Do you look at it and what do you do?
So
What physical thing
the
do you do?
range is 60 feet.
Sure.
And then it just first hit DC. It just says Wisdom 13.
Yeah, that's higher than the
That means
captain's.
they have no. What they have to do is roll a d20, and if they roll a 13 or higher, they save it.
Gotcha. I'm rolling it now. They do not. So proceed.
Alright, sweet. So can you just...
What kind of gesture do you do, or do you do anything at all of magicalness to do
You
it?
just use command.
I quietly mumble it to myself.
Gotcha. So the captain, now kind of looking at the crossbow, and then looking back at the old man, and completely ignoring his son, by the way, he kind of goes ahead and takes the bolt that he's holding from the chef and plunges it straight through his neck.
Jesus Christ!
Wait, who puts a bolt through whose neck?
The captain. He just takes the
He
bolt
stabbed himself?
and stabs himself through the
Was
neck.
this
Right in.
wait, Riley, was this a command spell?
Yeah.
You cannot use command to harm yourself. I'm pretty sure you can't.
You
Yeah,
can't.
no,
You can't use a command. You can't. Basically, a command spell is you tell somebody to do something that is reasonable. You can't just tell a creature to walk off a cliff that would clearly kill them.
Where does it say that? Because I'm reading it and I don't see anything that says anything about...
So typical command spells and their effects fall. You might use a command other than one described here. If you do so, the GM determines how the target behaves. If the target cannot follow your command, the spell ends.
It's up to Riley's choice.
Yeah, that's why I messaged him and he said he was...
I was fine with it. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus fuck! I start throwing up again.
I'm genuinely fine with it. So
Wait, was it a one-word command that he gave him?
Yep.
Is he dead?
he stabs himself in the neck, and because the bolt is pretty damn sharp. I would assume, David, it's pretty sharp, and he just kind of like bleeds out completely, like it slices straight through.
Oh my god!
And he just like, it's like he took the bolt, he held it up in front of him, and then he like jumps straight down on top like a flop on the bolt.
Nice.
What the fuck?
And the old man's kind of like taken aback, like oh, and he's like really stunned. And then the little kid like totally like screams, and then like runs down to his dad,
Holy
and
fuck.
is like crying over over his body.
I'm gonna like look around, and point to another dude and said, "He did it."
Okay, because of the sheer shock of everything, that's fine. So, and everyone believes that it was whoever it is.
I point back to the old man that said I was lying, even though I
No,
was.
leave the chef alone.
I really
and
now have a thing out for that old man.
And then
send her in there and kind of just ask what the fuck just happened.
so
What is what is wrong?
Yeah, so
I'm
Dylan-
gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, so Dylan, so when you walk back after subduing the chef, you see, essentially what you see is the body's still there, totally like bled out from the head cook. You can see the captain now dead with a bolt sticking through his neck, face down. His son is crying over him, and now an old man is being held down by some other civilians who seem to think that he's the one who caused the captain to kill himself.
I'm going upstairs then. Fuck this.
Okay, so
Get off this
so
for shit to get.
Dalton and Dylan go ahead and head upstairs. What do the rest of you do?
Can I try and like sneak my way to loot the captain if the kid's not looking? Like, see if there's like a
The
key.
kid
or
is
something.
literally crying on top of the captain's body.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try. Okay, fine. I'll try and console the kid to get him to look away while I loot the captain.
Okay. You need to go ahead and roll. You're going to be rolling against the kid, essentially, with, I guess, what would it be? I guess persuasion, I guess? Yeah.
Okay, how about this? I talk to the kid while I use Mage Hand to then loot the captain.
Nice.
Okay. So, let's see how this mage hand thing works. Let me see.
You can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, store or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour contents out of a vial. You can move your hand up to 30 feet each time you use it. You can attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Okay. So, what are you gonna try and... So, you feel around, you can't... You do it. You're gonna... Or, sorry, actually, before...
Do I find like any keys with the Mage Hand?
You do, you do find, it's not a key, but, like a pendant with a particular, with a seal on it, with a...
I will... And I will say to... Look, you know, this was probably just really traumatizing for you, but if you want to go, you know, punch the old man in the face for, you know, causing your pops to die, I would suggest that would be a good course of action.
Alright.
Hey, Riley.
Yeah?
I have a little something to cheer up the kid, if I can say it.
You bet. Go for it.
Alright, so maybe, I don't know what this is going to be, like something like a persuasion, make him feel better. I'm not sure how you can put this into the stats, but...
I'll figure it out.
Hey now, I know you're sad. Don't worry, life's not so bad. Come with us, we'll show you a good time. Let's get some O's and wine.
Does this distract the kid so I can actually loot the captain?
We're gonna call... We're
That
gonna...
one says, "Rest in peace, Captain."
We're gonna say that was definitely just a performance, and because he's so distraught, literally anything, even a shitty-ass speech thing would make him feel better. So he feels better. In fact, the kid feels so inspired that he pulls the crossbow bolt out of his dad, like straight up through it, and then he goes up to the old man and then stabs him in the neck.
Alright, while he's doing this, can I loot the captain more in depth?
Can I
Sure.
be upstairs trying to remedy the situation?
Yeah.
Do I do an investigation roll to see?
Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation roll, Arco.
So like what the fuck?
Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay, after further inspection, you manage to retrieve 20 gold off his person.
Oh, 20 gold? Nice.
as well as a skeleton key.
And a skeleton. A skeleton key?
Yeah.
What?
For the ship?
It's just a skeleton key. You don't know what it's for.
I'm gonna pocket that and then immediately go out of this room and back upstairs to the captain's room.
Okay. So, Dalton, what are you doing upstairs?
I want to find the first sailor-looking person I can find.
Oh wait, there, sailor.
I'm trying to be
Like the first official-looking person in the boat.
First mate, officers.
Okay.
Any kind of that shit.
Yeah. So
If I can find the first mate, that'd be great. But I'm just gonna find anyone to ask to find the first mate.
as you go ahead and look around, you can see that as the dawn is starting to break, and the new continent at this point is actually coming on the horizon. You can you can see that the crew is clearly moving around trying to get the ship ready, and you can see one man with a very big poofy hat, and a nice officer's jacket, giving
Great,
orders.
perfect. Going up to him.
This guy is.
What does that mean?
So you walk up to him, Dalton?
Yeah, I want to walk up to him.
Okay.
Are you the first mate?
And he kind of looks over at you, and he's kind of yes, I am, but I'm quite busy, and I'm quite unsure where the captain is at the moment.
What did he say?
And he said he's quite unsure where the captain is. He's very busy because he's trying to command the ship without the captain.
I cast disguise self.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep.
Okay.
You're right next to Dalton
I
when you're
like
doing
it.
So, what do you look like? Dylan, what do you look like?
I look like a captain, exactly like the captain, every day.
So, in my mind...
And I cut back
you're standing next to Dalton, looking like your average ass self. Then you decide to look like the captain.
You see how this scale is and looks like Dylan's room.
Can I see him? Can I see him out of the corner of my eye that he's doing this?
Yeah, you can see that he does it, because literally Dylan is
So I can see that he does it?
Yeah, because Dylan is literally only, even the first mate sees it, because he's literally 5 feet away from...
I was the first
I was on myself!
Wait, I'm sorry, did you say you went somewhere away? I thought you just said...
Yeah, you said
What is all this talking going on?
LJ won't shut the fuck up.
Wait, Dylan, I'm sorry, are you doing this spell secretly or something?
I was doing this secretly. What the fuck would I do?
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fine. So you do it, and you walk up as the captain. So because you did it secretly, Dalton doesn't know that you've switched. So that's what I need to figure out. So as far as Dalton knows,
before he walks out, because I don't know he's done this.
Right.
I will continue what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Let him say what he's going to say.
The captain just died.
First mate, you need to listen to me now. You need to focus on getting the ship in order and then making sure we land. Your captain is dead, and I have rights to believe that a melee is going to break out beneath your.
The thing is, if you're sure that affair that I said the word homosexual of all words, I don't want to miss it.
I think everyone else is overreacting.
I think Dylan's definitely overreacting.
So,
okay.
Can I come in?
So the first mate, the first mate responds to this, and he says, a murder. How could this possibly have happened?
Yeah.
And the first mate pulls out his sword and kind of looks at a couple of his other shipmates and says, "You men, draw your blades. We're going below."
No.
And then do I show up though? Do I show up?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
That was just the starting point. Destroying the house.
No.
Can people stop talking? I'm trying to.
Duncan, Dylan, guys, if you're gonna talk, take yourself off speakerphone.
What?
Take yourself off speakerphone. We're not trying to hear your guys' conversation.
I'm muted. Duncan needs to mute his shit.
Tell him you're in the same goddamn room.
Okay, I think he's good. All right, so to the guy, I'm being like, that is only going to make it worse. You just need to secure the deck and just be careful and make sure we get to shore.
Mm-hmm. So then. Okay. Evan, what did you end up doing? What did you end up doing?
I was just waiting. I was just gonna go up to the top of the deck, onto the top deck of the ship, and with seeing land though. You know, I sniff the air.
Great. So would you say you're helping are you like helping the crew with the with getting ready to preparations? Sure. So in that case, Evan, you oversee this. You can see the conversation that's going on essentially.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out. All right. So then, Evan, you actually. So while Dalton just said this, and the first mate kind of calms himself, Evan first, before the first mate, spots the captain running towards Dalton.
Hold up.
Wait, which cat? Like
Dylan.
Just a captain.
Dylan.
Or
I disguised as the captain. I'm disguised as the captain.
Yeah, but do I know Dylan?
You don't know that.
No, you have no idea. No one has no idea.
As far as you know, the captain died and is now running.
Alright,
alive.
He's alive.
I will dive off.
No.
Myself hanging on the rigging. So I'm gonna dive off the rigging onto the captain.
Why would you do that for officers? That sounds like a very stupid idea to me.
What?
There's a shit ton of officers on the deck, and you're gonna jump on my head?
Well, I know that over the conversation, I know that the other guy has told Dalton that the captain is dead.
But I'm not! Clearly!
There's probably
but if the captain's alive, this could be an issue.
So
shut the fuck up, this is what I'm doing.
Alright, so this is what happens. So what I need to have happen is you guys to roll dexterity against each other.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Can someone look at my deck for laptop back?
Yeah, I can look at it before you do.
Wait, isn't disguise self concentration?
Is it?
I believe so.
Look, dude, it's my first time doing this. I don't know all the rules.
I'll look it up.
Thank you.
So no matter what, I lose my concentration. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
we're finding out.
Well, I was gonna have them check dexterity, and then if Dylan can dodge the jump, then he could keep his concentration in my eyes. But this guys would break if Evan leaps on Dylan.
Duration 1 hour range.
It's not a concentration.
Not concentration.
All right.
Oh,
well,
so then
I
this won't
rolled a
change
nat
then.
1.
Oh.
But my dex is
I mean, it's a nat 1.
+3.
Great. So you face plant into the wood, right in between.
I just keep jogging. I just ignore me.
Okay.
Keep jogging.
Gret. So the first mate, essentially standing here, has just been told the captain is dead. Sees the wolf man jump and face plant into the wood. Oh yeah, Evan, take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
And
temporary or otherwise?
Just regular. And then Dylan, as the captain, runs up past Evan, to right behind Dalton, and then the first mate draws his sword and points it at Dalton and kind of questions like, "I thought you said the captain was dead," and like, you know.
It's a big misunderstanding. There's a big fight downstairs. Don't worry about it. I took it under control. Don't worry. Let's just get on the land, huh?
And the first mate kind of looks at you, Dylan, and says, "Well, this man just said you died. What happened?"
Yeah, because it was crazy. It was insane. You don't even want to know. Don't even go down there, actually. That was not... But you should definitely... I'm with the toe, and I'm talking to the first mate, but I'm just like, you know what? Like, we all need to relax here. A lot of shit went down, but as your captain, I handled it.
Okay, so...
And I don't know what the fuck just fell off of the rigging, but we should definitely get that checked.
I'm just gonna walk away. Without saying.
See, he was pretty stunning. Actually, he got hit pretty hard over the head during the incident. So don't worry about him.
Okay.
But get us to shore.
Dylan, I want you to roll performance against Dalton's stealth.
My stealth?
Yeah.
Why is this
I'm gonna see if Dylan is convincing enough to be distracting enough, so that way the captain gets ignored by the fact that Dalton just pretty much lied to him in his eyes, and is now awkwardly walking away.
I got a 15.
Not good. Probably 5 or 7. 5 or 7.
Okay, so the first mate believes what Dylan is saying, but still notices that Dalton is walking away awkwardly, and kind of says, like, halt. Get back here.
Let him go. Like I said, he got a crazy hit to the head. Like, it was a ringer. You should have seen it. My God. But he's good. Just let him walk. Anyways, you have very important things to do. We gotta go.
I haven't stopped. I'm just walking.
Okay, gotcha. So what are the rest of you guys doing? It goes back to Manning.
I'm gonna get up off the ship, like off the deck of the ship.
Can you check
Pick myself up.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
What's David doing?
I don't know yet.
You
It's like, I'm
fucking
fucking lost.
Yeah, this was insane, guys. You need to relax.
There was like
Guys,
several
this was supposed to
points
be like
where
a
we could've-
serious thing.
There were several points where we could have just like talked our way through it, and then it just kept escalating.
You guys fucking escalated it. I'm not gonna stop you guys from escalating.
I didn't escalate shit.
Yeah, you did several
Yeah, you
times.
What did I escalate?
You shot the cold hands thing. You could have calmed it down right there. You fucking
No,
launched
I
it.
shot the cold hand after he fucking yeeted Duncan.
Because Duncan moved him. We could have been like, oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, 'cause
whatever.
the proper response to somebody showing their ass to you is to go punch them.
Whatever,
So it's
whatever.
better
Who cares?
to drain the life from them.
Hey, he doesn't know what the fuck happened, and to be fair, David legit blew his head like a second later.
Yeah, after falling in your lead.
It's David.
I don't know.
Don't worry. I got this shit under control, though. I got this under control. This is.
Dylan, how do you have this under control?
He thinks I'm the captain. He thinks the captain's still alive.
What if he goes downstairs?
Okay, well that's the key. Is we don't come downstairs. So I'm gonna do a quick little Dalton, quick, and put my.
So,
Hey, boss, it's me. It's the big baby. It's the bard dude, you know.
So
why are you appearing as?
Why are you running?
I don't know. I want to get off this fucking ship. So if you could just take care of downstairs, so we can get to the continent and just end this.
Take care.
I'm the fucking body man. Just make sure none of the officers see.
It would have been fine if we just explained the situation.
We explained the murder of their captain. I'm sure that would have went over fucking swimmingly.
I
Can we
was
just?
talking about before the captain.
Well, yes,
killed him.
I have to agree. And if you notice, the only action I took was to throw up and put everyone to sleep. So really, you shouldn't be yelling at me.
I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Just keep it. I will handle it up here. I will. Okay, now I'm just gonna command the crew around. I don't really know what I'm doing though, so I'm kind of just like.
Okay.
A performance check on how he captains.
Yeah, there. Shape up and look lively, boy.
No, you're fine. They're convinced because you managed to
He
convince
mixes up
the first mate.
port and starboard.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
It
so
crashes the ship.
at this point now, the ship is now pulled into port. You guys, pretty much, if there's anything last minute you need to do on the ship, feel free to.
I'm off that bitch.
Yeah, I'm off of it.
Shit.
Yeah,
This boat. Oh my god, my disguise self only lasts an hour, by the way. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess it.
How long was that boat ride? It was 2 hours to shore from the moment of when he
So,
changed the captain.
After the hour, I disappear. I just hide. I just hide like a motherfucker.
Like in the captain's quarters or something.
No, not in the captain's quarters. That's the last place I'm going. I go downstairs and I sit there in a corner.
Okay, so while this is happening, you everything's fine. You make it to shore. The gangway is let down, and you guys can feel free to get off the ship if you want.
Alright, I think we should call it a night there. Finally get off this hell ride of a boat.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Loki, I can go
What
on
the?
deck, set the ship on fire, and then leave.
So, as you guys all get off the ship, you see a nice, bustling, small little town. There's lots of people unloading goods and stuff, and then from way what?
No, I'm joking.
And from way up at the top of the ship, stumbling out, now clearly very annoyed, as you guys clearly are safe enough distance, but within earshot, you hear the second chef who has busted out of his barrel, and he's now screaming at the first mate, saying that the captain's dead, and the son is with him, saying, "Oh, the captain's killed," and then
very fast walking away.
And you guys just kind of
not look conspicuous, but just like, all right. I want to hear, and little Frodo's gonna have a goodbye.
I gotta get this whole boat sucks some ass. That stupid ass. Let's get some bread. We got the boys. Let's make some noise.
I'm beatboxing in the background, by the way. The entire time.
Poetry.
Oh fuck. That was a wild ride. Alright, so I think for future sessions we all need to calm the fuck down. That would be a good start.
That was fun. What are you guys talking?
That was really fun though.
That was pretty fun.
I hope you guys liked it. I hope we did a good job.
It's
I had a
nice to
very
know
good
each
boat
and
ride.
every one of us is purely evil.
I'm not.
Dalton.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. Dalton, I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy. I'm just
You did some pretty evil shit. You were gonna do some pretty evil shit.
David was ready to.
Wow, what a nice moral.
kid.
I'll murder
My
someone
lineman's
just not in front of their
chaotic.
child.
I'm not lawful stupid. But
Oh no, I'm not chaotic.
Okay.
I actually am lawful.
Well, that was absolutely a ton of fun. I really liked it.
Are you also chaotic?
Wait, is that the end of
Yeah, I'm chaotic.
campaign?
Sounds like people
or
are getting
wait?
tired. Not the end of the campaign, the end of the session.
Yeah, I gotta get up in like 4 hours. So
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
Yeah.
But I hope you all enjoyed it.
Alright.
That was all me. That was not from a module.
It
But
was a good session, Riles.
Pretty
It was a
fun.
good time.
yeah. And
When are we doing the next one?
same
Can
time
we
next
not?
week or earlier?
Alright, let's
Preferably do it on a weekend.
text it. Yeah, like weekends would look a lot better.
Sunday would be my best day.
Sunday would be amazing.
I can't do
No,
Sunday.
because we need board.
You can do it after you board.
Oh, after your board, yeah.
You can't Sunday the 12th.
Yeah, no, that's when I run my campaign.
Fuck.
Ugh.
Fuck.
This room just.
Sick invite.
Sunday mornings.
I could do it Sunday morning, probably.
Actually.
But sometimes I work Sundays, meaning.
Yeah.
Why don't we text and figure it out? Like everything schedules.
We can do it like a case to case basis.
Yeah.
Wait, they can't hear, but tell Riley that, or I'm
They
not.
can hear.
but
They
tell
can hear it from my phone.
I can hear.
Riley, we should make a poll.
Yeah, make a poll in the group chat.
Okay. I'm not sure how
Alright,
to do that, but I will do it.
Alright.
I'll,
Well, I'll see you boys later.
Adios, guys.
Alright, guys. Thank you all for watching the stream. I hope you all have enjoyed. And we'll see you guys next time.